Because I'll be ahead of y'all if I watch it on the TV.
All right, you guys, we are live with the watch along for Ring of Honor. It hasn't played yet, so they're late. We're on time now. What's going on, you guys?
Oh, there they go. I hear the music. What's going on? What's going
Oh,
on?
I had to refresh my feed. Okay.
It just started for me. Just started up.
Yeah, I just heard it come in. Why they showing the guns like they finna be there tonight?
My sound. Oh, there we go.
How was your day, Tati? How was your day, Jamar?
Tired.
I understand. Oh, Nyla Rose is there. She must be going to fight a jobber.
Obviously.
Yeah, if it's in action, I don't care.
That's how.
I
That's
want
how
more
to,
than in action.
The Crown. Who is these? These dudes look
Leona. Okay.
shit. All right.
Well, if they have a name, good to know.
Tola Leon. Okay. So you guys are a little bit ahead of me.
Oh, Queen Aminata and Robin.
I'm with you.
Yeah, let's go, Robin. You're gonna get beat up, but it's all right.
Oh, it's a main event. She's gonna hopefully get a little 50-50 in this at least.
It ain't happening. Oh, did they really?
Wait, what?
I was about to say, I know they didn't start late.
Oh.
We asked for the outsiders. They are back. I'm telling you, they were.
Outrunners.
Well, last week they were on as well. It was, they got a little like new gear. That was good to see.
Wait a minute. Who is this? Is that a lady that was with Isaiah Cassidy last night?
That's the new Sapphire.
Oh.
I like all those colors together, though. It goes. But who is this?
Oh, I'm loving this.
They are gonna make me play the game.
I'm loving this.
Every
all
time.
right. I give TK this. If you get the Outrunners in the game, I will buy them and everything from up till then.
Well, I saw like a preview of Samoa Joe. I don't know if y'all seen that.
They gotta drop more than one character. That's the problem. Look, she look dizzy.
Who is this? They could have called me to do this.
She thicker than a snigger. I don't know who it is.
Oh, that look of anger. I love it. I love it.
Right.
I don't even know who she is.
They better come out with Trisha Dora too.
Wait, how do you guys feel about it being still like daylight? And do you think I like it?
I do too. So this must mean they did this at Daly's place beforehand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Which is
I actually like the daylight coming in. I think it looks great.
They like, who was that with them? Trisha Dora finna beat her ass.
Cameraman's gonna have to stay out the sun. Well, damn.
It looks beautiful, man, with that daylight.
Nice sun flares. It looks like.
He said, "How dare you?" Oh my god!
Watch you do that to Sapphire 2.0, man.
Oh no!
Oh man! So I like it, but the cameraman's gonna have to really work, and let's see how this turns out.
It's their editors who need to work. You can get rid of those sun flares.
Yeah.
I know how to get rid of those sun flares.
Wait, like if they put the camera onto the side, like the sun is really going to shine towards the camera. So that's another thing that they have to work around too.
No, but there's a setting in the editing suites that lets you like dim the sun flares a little bit.
Oh, they got a hoorah! Good for them.
Oh, look, the delegation is there. You see them? The ones that left that they was just waiting for Swerve.
Oh, it's that young man in the center there. Didn't even notice him.
Man, let's go. I need them double or nothing passes.
How much extra you think those seats are?
Oh, where they sitting at for the right front place?
Well, it's such a small crowd. Hopefully not too much.
Because you're pretty much going to be in like TV view.
From what I heard,
most of the night.
I don't know, the way they be talking on these podcasts, they give away seats.
Oh no, not necessarily. These let's see, like
I've never gotten a seat. Where those happen? Because I would like to get one day.
Whatever city they in, you just got to go to like their local high school or wherever they close to.
I mean, it really depends on a location though, because I've only been in I've been in Miami, I've been in Orlando, I've been to Dallas. Those locations don't really struggle to sell those type of tickets. So I think it really depends on the location,
The
if that
thing that
makes
they
sense.
mentioned with seat fillers are just people to make events. Like when they shoot the camera side, they want people to go in case people go out and like take a piss or do things. And apparently they were pulling veterans and getting veterans to be seat fillers. And they apparently do this at events just to make sure that the camera looks pretty. And it became a thing. So I don't know.
Right. People want to talk shit about AEW doing that. WWE basically invented that concept
Oh yeah,
for pro wrestling. So
it's like a thing for people like run in to like sit down when you get up to go away. It's just to make the screen look pretty. They're not even there for the
okay.
event.
Well,
They did everything. They did that at the BT Awards.
for
Yeah,
WrestleMania
that's the thing.
28,
It's done for like anything. For
Everything.
like whenever you just have a big event where they're shooting on camera and they want to make sure that it looks good at every period, whenever they just have people to do that. Big entertainment event. So it's like it's a non-starter. It wouldn't be a big thing in any kind of field.
right? I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't. It kind
Nah,
of
it's not
reminded
a big
me
deal
of
at
when
all.
I went to WrestleMania 28. Also went to the Hall of Fame,
Mhm.
and where I was, man, I had horrible ass seats. And a security guard came up to me and said, "Would you like to be closer?" I said, "Sure." And we walking down, and dude took me all the way to the floor. I could smell John Cena from where I was at. I was just like, "Whoa!" I
Yeah.
was not expecting that at all. I wasn't expecting.
Listen,
I mean, I paid, but for horrible seats.
that's
But
all
I got
right.
to sit up close.
There's nothing wrong with it. Listen, when I was at like I say, I go to that's how I used to go to the BT Awards. My business partner, she works at the award shows. Let me go pick up either seat filler seats or she would give me tickets to box seats, one or the other. And I'd be like, where you want to sit? You want box seats or do you want to sit in the seat filler seats? It depend on my mood. Put me in the seat filler seats. I had to move around a couple of times. Jay-Z and Beyonce leave. Yeah, you want their seats? Yep. They leaving. You can have their seats. They not staying.
They got other things to do, other important things to do.
Let's see, Turbo Floyd and
So far, the camera work is fine. They're
something
not really
Magnum.
getting into that sunset.
Yeah,
Some
nah,
chick
not.
Magnum.
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Actually, no, I like him.
I mean, I do too, but I mean, I like
Yeah,
both teams.
Yeah, I like both these teams.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Shorty is still laid out on the ground.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all saw, like on the side of the ring,
that's
she's
dedication.
still laying
Yes.
down.
Oh my God. I love her. Oh, you should want me, woman.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, girl is still laid out?
Yeah.
Yes, she's still there in that very same spot. She got paid to do a job and she's doing it.
Man,
oh, the dedication to the bit.
But like daily plays, well, you guys have never been there either. I was gonna say, like, it's open in a way where, like, if it rained, you still wouldn't get rained on.
They need
right, something like that, right?
Ring of Honor needs to shoot here every week.
Oh,
that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Look at the setup is beautiful for wrestling. You know what I mean? Like
it'd be different. It'd be no, that wouldn't be bad at all.
I like that bleacher look.
I mean, it's all right. I'm not crazy over it.
It's like NXT a little bit how it's set up, like the bleach. You know what I mean? How they have the bleachers and everybody sits there. It's a more intimate crowd.
Yeah, just having something and dedicated, like in the very early days of Ring of Honor when they had the straight studio set. I was happy. What made me upset was when they moved it to having it with the big shows, like when they moved it to being after Dynamite or uh,
The one on the left, he looks blown
collision.
up already. What is he doing? You said Turbo Floyd?
One is Turbo Floyd, and is it Chick Magnum? Something Magnum. Truth Magnum. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Macho Hogan.
They're both like a mixture of.
He is.
Right.
Oh, come on, man. Oh,
why didn't he just pin him right there? Like, I don't know.
I was just
cameraman didn't be on the other side.
Oh, I was explaining to somebody how I used to have twists and like the whole process of it, and like how it was like a whole family thing when I was a kid.
Aw.
I need my hair twisted again.
I'm horrible at braiding. Absolutely horrible.
You say you horrible at braiding?
Yeah, ask my daughter. She'll tell you.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a great opening match.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Remember when Shawn Michaels was the only person that did the kip up?
Now
it's like everybody does it in every match.
Everybody.
I'm telling you, Shawn Michaels and Diesel are the blueprints for like every wrestler. Then Kurt Angle.
Someone mentioned, Sammy Guevara. The one thing I will give him, well, probably a few things I would give him, and that was a very nice shot. But he has a very nice kip up. His whole body, the way he like kind of floats up, it is very, very lovely.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Come on, brother. Don't do it, brother. Yeah, I'm telling you. Hogan Savage.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Are they getting the win here, maybe?
They can't be. Not with Trish Adora out there.
Oh, is it Overdrive? What is this?
Nope. They jobbing him out.
Oh!
They are comedy.
Oh man, Infantry takes the win, but this was a fun match, though.
It was. She is still laid out.
Dedication. Who gonna take it to the bag? They gonna have to carry her over there.
Man, that made my face hurt from just enjoying that so much. You know what?
These guys should be on TV more.
Their theme song is growing on me.
I don't know. I like the other one better.
I do too. I really, really do, but it's growing on me.
You know what song I want to hear? I want to hear every time I see them, I want to hear that song Left, Right, Left by Miracle.
I want to listen to it. I don't think you really listening back just to yesterday's show and seeing some of the comments. I wonder if AEW is still having problems with miking the crowd.
They could.
I mean, they I don't know.
I mean, they shouldn't as much. They have more money. I'm not going for it. Tony Khan said he got more money.
The sound issues that are on AEW probably shouldn't be happening 5 years in. People, I mean, that's something that is easy to criticize when it comes to AEW because they do have the money and they could just put someone on it to figure that out.
I think that's
like a technical thing.
People are more worried about their spots than they are the production. Let me see.
That's a technical thing. It's
there's some things that are good.
Be like a human, anybody on the wrestling side.
We got David Allen in the house. What's going on?
Hey, David.
Mr. All Day's office here.
Always here.
David says, "Sub Leo and Jamar, what's going on, brother? How are you?
Hello, everybody.
New talent tonight on ROH, Tati.
Well, that young lady that we saw that was laid out for the whole match, that's new talent to me. I didn't really get a chance to see her face well.
I hope we get a story. I hope we get a vignette. Oh, ouch! Poor Cameron.
Cameron,
Was it Benene? Oh, Brene.
I think I've seen
Really?
her before. Oh,
Nyla is
yeah.
not even. Damn. Shit, I don't want to get in the ring with Nyla.
That's all she gonna get in. So that's it. Justin Miller says, "What's up, guys?
Hey, Justin.
Hello,
Sticky
Justin.
Dice Wrestling tonight is ROH. Listen to Leo. We got more people coming in the Ring of Honor. Jameson Byrne is here. He says, people chill.
Hey.
Yatati means he brought Tati to the selection for a wrestling show, not the floor. You think about to the window, to the wall. All right. And Jameson Byrne says, Jamar met Paul White, a.k.a. The Big Show. LOL. I guess he met The Big Show. Where'd you meet him at?
Me? No. Never
No,
met
I think he's saying he met him.
Oh.
I really do like the sunset.
Well,
maybe they could do it a little bit before the sunset. That would probably be better look. But it looks great.
They need to have the reflectors.
So people mentioned that was a benefit of the venue.
They just need to be able to direct the light with the reflectors. I hate the fact that I know production. So
what?
Oh,
I mean, is Nyla gonna have another match? Was that a warm up? No,
that's it.
I guess not.
But we haven't seen Nyla too much.
The wavy hair looks great on Nyla.
I'm hoping it's like Samoa Joe. Yesterday, they're kind of tuning Samoa Joe up for something.
Oh, I did not like that. I'm not gonna lie. I like Isaiah Cassidy and Joe, but it's just like Joe literally just lost the world title. He comes back just to play around with Isaiah Cassidy. Like, oh, what the hell?
Is Brene okay?
Well, he needed a match. He needed a match to get himself, going again.
And well, Daddy
Typically,
Magic and
in the past, they would have.
Huh.
I love that match. Nesting.
Holy shit.
Okay, so Daddy Magic and Angelo Parker, they got business to do.
They was trying to give Fonz and them from Happy Days, and they end up giving the two dudes from Laverne and Shirley.
What?
I love them. I Daddy Magic. There's something about him.
I don't know. He's never truly won me over, but no. I mean, I get it.
Not necessarily in the ring. I'm actually very okay-ish with them, not in the ring, but as characters, I don't know.
I still need that one-on-one fade. That's all I'm waiting on with him and Brody King.
Him and Brody King.
Yeah,
Tony Khan, why haven't you booked Brody King versus Daddy Magic?
Even if that was like a Rampage thing, that would make like a nice little character beat. Unless they're putting it in a back pocket. But why? That's something you don't need to. Maybe. I don't know.
Ricky Williams said, "How you feel about Harley Cameron is wrestling Mariah May next Wednesday on Dynamite? How you feel about it?" I love it. Finally,
I
Good.
don't
we've been
know.
waiting a whole year to see when she's going to
We have
ring.
not seen Harley. So I was reading yesterday that she had 2 wins and 1 losses in AEW, and I'm just like, when?
Where? I don't
When?
believe it.
You know, I
I don't
never
believe him.
It
They,
was during the.
the crown.
It must have been during the TV days.
nah,
The QTV days.
They making up what's the names because we complaining about the rankings, so they making up rankings.
No. She had when she came in, like she had 1 or 2. It's just like
All she
it
did
was
was
never a big thing on a big drive on it.
That's I don't
all she
know.
But
did was rap.
they were focusing on that's when they had Hobbs in there. Oh, and all of that kind of wonkiness. That was sad.
Man, I felt great after that workout.
What was the last one?
I've never been a fan of Daily Place, but now I actually just really like how this looks. It's just it's just something different.
Mm.
It's that daytime atmosphere, man. I love
Yeah.
daytime shows. They are amazing. Like WrestleMania 39 when it was daytime was fucking incredible.
Some of those apparently like the new ring type in the Fight Forever game is something like this. It's like a
Oh yeah,
beachside.
that beach
Yeah, I
stage is
seen
fucking
that.
amazing.
I like it too.
I'm gonna play it, man. I keep saying I'm gonna play it online. I
Right.
am.
WWE game came out and everyone's just forgotten about Fight Forever.
That shit is for man.
Oh,
Listen,
people forgot about Fight Forever way before that.
it's just that it ain't enough
Like day
people.
two. Day two.
Like I like to switch between the men and the women when I play. So that's like my biggest thing is like, you know what I mean? Where's Willow? Where's, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's very understaffed.
Yeah. Where's
Staffed
Red
under
Velvet? You
for
know what I'm
the
saying?
female roster, yeah.
The women's roster is so like
Get
and
me
everybody,
wrong, I love having Abaddon on it, but still not enough.
we got Abaddon, who just released
Hater? I
Jamie
don't know if
Hayter.
Hater came out or is coming out.
No, she's out. I have her. I keep up with the seasons. I have her.
You're a good person.
I'm trying to support the game,
I
man.
want to. I mean, I know I want to. I really, deep down in my heart, I want to. That's why I forked out what it was like $70 for an effing game. Excuse my language. I don't really play, but I wanted to support it. I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Every different price point. I've probably like look at the normal prices, and I paid the normal prices for that game. From the set, what was it, $80 for the All Elite Edition or whatever, into whatever they charge premium for each one of the DLC packs.
One of their big like first kind of promotional packages was Matt Hardy. What was it? Was it Broken Matt?
You get both. You got Broken Matt Hardy, and you got Matt Hardy, and you got FTR if you got the Elite Edition.
Yeah, it
I
was
remember
like
that commercial.
It was like supposed. Ooh, oh, that was nice. That was like a whole big selling point. I'm like, it did get me. I won't lie.
So this tag team here, I feel like I've seen them somewhere before. I'm not sure. They look like they have potential with their look. They could be doing
Absolutely.
something better, but there's potential here.
It's the blood circle.
That's a lot of hair to be wrestling with.
It's not the bloodline, it's the blood circle.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. And move great in the ring too. This might be a new tag team
Boom!
for
Let's go. That's what I'm
AEW
talking
Ring of
about.
Honor. Because y'all know especially after what we saw last night, the Young Bucks are going to be holding that title for a while, all summer maybe.
Come on, man.
Was this a proving ground match or no?
I don't know.
I don't remember hearing that.
Hey, at least we getting the Undisputed Kingdom there.
Mike is just ripped. He's
Yeah, he's out of
so
here.
ripped. Matt, you can go to the gym with him too. You know, like what's going on?
Is that 4 matches in 25 minutes? What the
And he's
fuck?
married. He doesn't have to work. But then maybe he does.
That's the 4th
Maybe
match,
he
right?
does.
No, this is the 3rd match.
Damn, it's only 25 minutes in.
Well,
All right,
I did say the
AEW
show
Speed.
might be an hour and 10 minutes. I think that's what I said yesterday.
I gave it
We'll
45, so this is like AEW Speed right now.
Although, the match yesterday, rewatching the what was it, the 22-minute Adam Copeland match? Oh, too long.
All right, Manny Can says, I don't know if you saw the
I
backstage
agree.
promo after the show. Let's see this. Hold on, I'm back.
Oh, JD.
He is a big bowler.
I haven't seen one of them bad boys.
R.I.P.
That's some real shit.
Oh. Okay, that was a nice promo from JD. Okay.
Yeah, JD. I felt that shit. I felt that.
Here comes Toliona.
Manny Can said, I don't know if you saw the backstage promo after the show, Tati. It seems Private Party is getting repackaged. Maybe a manager coming in because Mark said it's time to be serious.
Oh, Mark was on the promo? We
guess.
haven't seen him for a few weeks. I thought he got injured again.
Oh, shit. He looks angry.
Well, this poor guy in the ring, Jimmy Wild.
If you can, please send the link to the backstage promo.
Another member of the Blood Circle after the last match.
Thank you, Manny. If you can, I would totally appreciate it.
I feel sorry for dude getting in the ring right now. Oh, shut up, man. You can dogs can smell blood, baby.
Jimmy peed in his pants.
Dogs can smell blood, baby. Wow. Oh. Chopper City.
Oh, that chop battle between Shibata and Jericho yesterday was ridiculous.
Jericho looked like he had a tan after the match.
Oh
yeah, he looks so crazy. Like his chest. Oh no.
He's gonna pull it off. He's gonna pull off this whole new gimmick of his. I mean,
and people are gonna like him? Not me.
Not necessarily like. He was in his hometown yesterday. It's gonna be weird or interesting to see what happens after he's done with the whole Canada run. But he's got a chance to just do garbage matches. Enhance the thing by plunder basically. And he's got this character, and if he builds it up, whether you love him or hate him, when he brings his old character back and they get to sing Judas again, people are going to freak the F out. He's building something up. He's still one of the brightest people in the wrestling game. It's just his freaking Jericho.
We'll see about that.
Let's see how we see you guys in the comments. Al Waleski says, I know I'm getting old, experience dementia, possibly senile, and for sure confused. I'm still dressed for a wedding that never happened. I wanted to see the CEO. What really happened? I don't know. Manny Can said Leo Swerve said he's gonna have backup next week on Dynamite for Christian. Any names who it could be? 4 people.
It's a Mogul Embassy though.
No,
It
Whaley, then
is.
he's gonna go
Toa
back to
posted
being.
something last night.
Yeah, and they
on
showed
X.
and they showed Nana. He was posted behind. His graphic was behind Brian Cage, although he didn't come out with him.
It's gonna be the
Wait.
Mogul
On the
Embassy. I don't know if
side
it's someone else.
of Swerve Strickland.
Yeah.
So to be heels again, because they Swerve's the face, that wouldn't work. It's so incongruent.
No, I mean against Christian though. Christian is a mega heel. There's even if I mean he would anybody would look like a baby face with Christian.
Oh, okay, all right. I would be interested. I wouldn't. For me, I would even imagine other stuff, but that would be.
Al Waleski said, I kept waiting to see the CEO in her wedding dress. David Allen says, I like that Tio Leona have a singles match tonight on Ring of Honor. Maybe they see something in him on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Good work with Swerve.
Hassan Terrell, he said, hi there. My birthday is coming up tomorrow morning. Okay, that's the countdown.
Hey.
We see you, son. Ballet is here. She says, hello, Tati, Lord Jamar, and King Leo. Hello,
Hey,
Ballet.
ballet dancer.
Jack Roby says, Tati, hello, creature of the night, and sup, Leo and Jamar. Leo,
Hey.
whatever happened to Jack Cartwheel? Hey, man, I don't know. They stalling my boy out.
He hasn't been around in a bit. Maybe on
so,
go ahead.
I followed him on X recently, and he's been showing him practicing new stunts that he wants to do in the ring or whatever. And it's just been absolutely fun to see. And the ideas that he's coming up with, something about him is like a breath of fresh air that I really like. I hope they start using him a little bit more. Tony Khan, if you're watching this, wherever you are,
we need Jack Cartwheel on TV. Okay.
Oh, there should be a Hog wrestling show coming out.
Ballet said the creatures of the night.
I'm wondering if he's going to be there.
Jack Roby said no. Quinn said Mark had travel issues. Ballet says private party should get serious. We absolutely all agree. She said Chris Jericho's chest looked like a plum.
It's cathartic watching him get beaten up like that.
The plum tree.
I was not. Wow. I was not feeling him wearing trunks. I felt like it looked so. It looks so weird. Oh,
I like
Ring of Honor has a line of action figures coming out.
It's different though. It's definitely he's got a whole new bit. It's a whole new weird bit, and he's fine with it.
Speaking of action figures, I did get some new action figures of Bay when I went to Target.
That's
about $50.
They're putting those action figures in because of the new game that's coming out. They got another game coming out that is almost like the last game they put out on phones, but it's just action figures.
Who's this? AEW?
Yeah, it's like how WWE has the action figure characters inside of WWE 2K.
What do you
doing
mean?
It for phones. Okay, so in WWE 2K, there's last year they started this whole thing where they put a John Cena action figure type character in the game. So this year they added Cody with the torn pec, and they added Hulk Hogan when the Japan Hulk Hogan. So it's yeah, I almost got it, but then I said I can't spend no money on Hogan. Give me a different character. Yeah.
Cody. Ugh.
I really enjoy
it. It was torn pec Cody. They're fun characters to use.
He's a.
But now
I want to see. But I want to see this Ring of Honor one because this is definitely new. I want to see who they got on there.
It's a phone game, so hopefully I haven't played the other phone game in months.
What game are you talking about? We're talking about action figures.
Oh, the game is action. It's like made with action figures.
Oh, I thought you were talking about what I was talking about. Let me see. I'm looking it up right now. I want to see. Oh, okay. Jay Lethal. Mark Briscoe. Jay Briscoe. I need to get a close up on that one.
Wait, what in the
Kevin,
ring?
And it's $50.
Oh wait. Is this the new
jobbers.
stuff? Oh no. This is the old stuff. Never mind.
Not jobbers.
Hey, hold on. Where's the new
Enhancement
stuff?
talent. Oh, okay, big boy. Ziggy. I'm a little bit behind the others.
Claudio is $30.
Okay, now I see it. It's on Ringside Collectibles, right?
Ooh.
Is that the right one?
Oh, he's a Rudos. He stepped on.
Okay, so there's a Claudio and there's a Kenny Omega. Like, really?
Who's the bad guy?
Oh, this is vintage Kenny.
I'm guessing Ziggy is a local talent. People don't like.
Well, this is Claudio with the hair. Damn. You know, Evil Uno and Dark Order, they're the baby faces this week.
I wish you were all watching this. I wish you guys could see these. Some of these matches are really good, guys. They're putting on a very good show this week.
The issue is that I think Tony Khan looks at some of these guys like they can't be on the main shows or whatnot. I don't know.
He's missing out on money because people are tired of the same shit.
Right? They keep giving us the same people on every show. It's like, I don't get it. You have 3 shows on TV. What's going on?
Oh, good insecurity. Oh, big boot.
Oh.
Spinning elbow. Super kick.
Hey.
Oh.
Ooh, yes.
Really
what's going on here?
Dark Order putting in work. All right. That's it.
Wow. Okay. They were really good.
Great match, Dark
Order. Nice teamwork. I don't get it. Like literally last time we saw them, they were heels in the ring. Now they're baby faces again. Like, what is going on with that?
Well, this is just Daly's Place magic. Like the Bizarro Land. And for Ring of Honor, I don't think it matters. But it's an interesting dynamic because you do have that other team, then they're like, oh, okay, they're the bad guys.
Ballet says Tati is up here looking sexy. She said you got the new Dark and Lovely on with the evil gear. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm trying to get this bee out the house. Oh, you got to be in the house, please, dude. Don't get stung.
Oh,
Ballet.
no.
I hope you're not allergic.
I've been there.
Oh, what was that movie? You remember with, was it Macaulay Culkin who gets stung and he dies?
Yes.
Damn, you barely said a thing about the movie. Kinley already knows it. What's it called?
It's with Veda.
Is it a comedy or?
It's sorry.
It's with Dan Aykroyd and the girl's name
is
like
Veda. A funeral director.
I
like his tattoos, man. Those are very nice sleeves.
What, Jack? I like his tattoos. That wing on his arm, it's so nice.
My Girl is the name of the movie. Part 1.
Don't deserve it. Low T losers. What is a low T loser? Sipping sauce, living hard.
I would like to see them win the 6-man title. Well, you know what? They're unified, so I don't know.
I'll just keep building them up. I'd be nice to see them. I forgot. Oh, it was that match when it was Adam Copeland and Chicken. Oops, sorry, everybody. Adam Copeland, Chicken, and Kingston when they had that 6-man. Like I thought, formerly Beer Country, but I thought they could have been a great opponent to them versus using. Who did they use? Top Flight at the time when it was like face. That was a great time.
I like them too, but what's her name again?
Robert Corson says Jack Cartwheel going to join the Jericho new group next week. The Vortex of Jericho on Rampage. Keep him away.
That would I want to see it. Oh, that would be
what?
Yeah. If he's doing some kind of weird gimmick thing, and he's working damn to scale over. But
are you liking Big Bill with him?
I like that Big Bill has something to do. I still don't care for the thing, but now Big Bill has something to do. They're gonna have him on TV.
But if it doesn't work out, though, that's the thing.
Team.
The sad thing is like he can still do magic, but it's like we know it's for just the purpose of him. It's gonna be some kind of evil thing.
I don't know. Well, we got Aaron Solo and John Cruz.
I don't know who wins this match.
Aaron. Oh, because Aaron, he said something the other day. I forgot what he said. He wanted to prove to somebody something. Oh, Johnny TV. He wants to prove Johnny TV something. I forgot what he said, but
they told him that he's not TV ready. Which is the worst thing that you can tell any other person in Ring of Honor.
And they're starting to use the spotlight as it gets darker.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
I see. It feels like it's a little too early to use it, kind of, because like the way it's shining off of them. So I think this is the first time that they've ever done Ring of Honor in Daly's place, at least during the daytime. So they know what not to do next time.
They gotta get reflectors, man. That's it. If they can get the reflectors to reflect the sun from the other side, they would have been fine.
Yeah, there've been a few dailies, but I can't remember.
Yeah, but not this early though.
Yeah. Oh, still I haven't. It's interesting that some of the things that they've done at dailies.
He's never gonna hit that spot from the high. Nobody's selling it ever since Joe did it. Al Waleski says $50 for an action figure. Wow, yes, these action figures. I'll spend upwards for $100 for it. God damn, it is 4:43 and we are on match number 5 being ended.
Oh no, but the action figures I got, I got 2 of them, so that's fine. For those of you that don't know, I have an Undertaker collection, so I'm willing to really spend whatever.
Depends on the
let me show y'all, because I haven't showed anybody.
Oh, please. Thank you, please.
Al Waleski says, damn, Henny Guy rolled up. He's giving you blue hearts, Tati. Henny Guy says, shout out to the Lakers. Come on, Henny Guy. You see, ain't nobody mention the Clippers at all. They don't even get mentioned in the city, bro. So, and they got their ass smacked by the Mavericks yesterday. So, don't be talking too much trash. They all are down 3-2. And you going back to Dallas. Mr. All Days Off says, my girl, David Allen says, but Tati, a lot of people on the AEW roster can learn from Jericho. If your character ain't working, switch it up. Justin Miller says, LOL, Leo. Ballet says, hey, Henny God. Yeah, Henny God coming in here talking that trash when his team finna get eliminated too. All the LA teams going home. And they got smacked by 30.
Wait a minute. This is the main event?
This better not be the main event.
This is the main event.
It better not be.
So
I told you 45
it better not be.
45 minutes.
Like a 30-minute classic, man.
45 minutes. Remember, they started 5 minutes late.
Okay, so before the match starts, real quick, let me show y'all what I got. So,
okay.
Look at Bay.
Thank you for buying me Tati.
It looks so good. I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah,
It
that
was
does
like
look
20
good.
something. This is an elite figure. These are usually $30 plus.
That's the
So I
wedgie
got it for
taker.
like the lower end of $20. And I think it looks really great.
Yeah,
Look at him on the
good.
side. Looks
Good.
great. I'm actually gonna leave it in the box.
The wedgie taker, man.
I'm gonna leave that one in the box. And then I got this one. Look at this bad boy. I do have other figures of him on a bike, but this is the biggest one. So this one, I think I'm gonna take it out the box. I don't know, but it's so cute. I love it.
Do you have other spaces to put your toys and figurines? Well, your
No,
figures and whatnot.
I have no space for them. I have no space for them. That's why I'm looking for like I saw somebody post like their figures on like a glass display, and I'm thinking I want to do that, but I don't have a nice strong handyman to just build it for me. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a question mark. It's sitting in my Amazon cart, but I really don't have patience to put it together myself. So I
Oh, they have
might not go for the glass.
I can't imagine it's as easy over there. But then, like, find some migrant or person working at like a Home Depot or
Oh my
something.
gosh, people pick up guys from Home Depot all the time. I don't even think where I live have a Home Depot. I'm not gonna lie. I've never even seen one.
Might have to go to one of the big cities.
There you go.
I was always amazed how big everything is in
Woo!
Texas.
That shit look like it hurt, Robin. Yeah.
Wait, you guys sure this is the main event?
I think so.
I believe they mentioned it as such, but
yeah, they said it.
I could
main
be.
event was
I don't.
Caminata.
We'll see.
Ooh,
Because I know like when you order stuff with Walmart, they also offer a certain amount for someone to put whatever it is that you bought together too. I forgot. It's like $75 or something like that. Every time I buy like a piece of furniture, they always offer the same thing. But obviously Amazon don't do that.
we about to see one of the biggest receipts of Ring of Honor. I promise you. Queen Aminata ain't finna play that. I told you. Here it go. Look how stiff these clotheslines are.
We haven't seen both these ladies in a while.
Ooh.
Oh, the last thing was that backstage segment with Aminata and
Red Velvet, yeah.
stir it up.
Oh, when was that match supposed to happen? That tag team match with Athena and Billy.
Were they
never
having
said,
a
right?
match? Oh! We might have a new. Oh, okay. So, like, if you are interested, Ring of Honor does have some characters worth paying attention to. Queen Aminata is definitely someone to look out for.
Mm-hmm.
She has a toy already too, right? If I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
I don't know.
I believe she does. I believe she has a figure already.
I never pay attention to those type of things. Only reason why I was looking up figures just now because they actually showed the Ring of Honor ones, and I'm surprised. Kenny, they have the Kenny figure, and then they also have Claudio with the hair, which is interesting. So these are like throwback figures.
Got the Claudio with the hair.
Mr. All Day is all. Ballet says Mr. All Day is all. She laughing. Justin Miller says, Tati, you saw David Allen comment. What did he say up here?
Oh, I don't know.
He said, but Tati, a lot of people on the AW roster can learn from Jericho. If your character ain't working, switch it up.
Right. So I do agree with that. Jericho does have something to offer. The issue is everyone who's been on screen with him have
evil.
not been elevated from being on his corner. That's been the issue.
Oh, they get time, but he doesn't directly make anyone better, and he hurts actively has hurt people who are high up. If you're lower ranked, it's not such a thing. But for the Kingston, I didn't realize at the time why it was such a big thing for Eddie Kingston to lose that feud ultimately and have his, the moment of comeuppance, which was kind of bullshit, and why Eddie Kingston was so very upset about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's someone who got actively hurt by being with Jericho.
Right.
This is a case of two wrestlers not knowing how to wrestle each other yet. Robin and the Renegade Twins had that thing where they do the chest slaps.
I mean, she is rubbing her ass
fine.
all on her face for the past few minutes.
I'm all right with this
because she
match.
hurt and Robin they've been botching moves back and forth, and now they like just giving each other receipts.
This gotta be him.
That's it.
I like how she looks into the camera and the cameraman just zooms in. The makeup is nice.
Man, get her out of my face.
Oh, Billy and Athena watching backstage.
I love her music.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good.
Are you kidding me?
That's it. I told you.
The show is finished?
Minutes. They was 5 minutes late. 45 minutes. I told y'all yesterday.
Oh.
You know what? One of the reasons it looks like they put all of just the Daily Show stuff together. Although they had 2 nights, but their taping doesn't really work that way, does it?
Nope. They only gave us 1 night of it, and then the next one they're filming on Saturday.
Yeah, they
we'll get another 45 on Saturday.
Oh,
we'll get an hour. Maybe we'll get an hour next week because they're not filming Rampage with it. So, you know, what I mean, they did film 3 shows together. Let's see in the comments. Ballet says Tati Taker. Ricky Williams said Leo sounded like Candyman. Ballet says Lowe's.
Lowe's. I'm not even sure if I've seen that, but it gotta be.
Lowe's.
Ballet says, "Are you starting trouble up in here?" And she says, "Is Claudio wearing a toupee?" Oh shit! She said, "No, I'm just shouting out them people." Yeah, hey, look, man. Like I said, Henny guy, your boys is going home too, man. Y'all can wrap it up, B. It's over. Y'all, you already know it's
what's
coming.
Henny God's team?
The Clippers. Go and we already booted them out of our stadium, so now they get to go and they get to play in a new stadium next year in Inglewood. So Ricky Williams says Eddie boxing in New Japan. Oh shit! We please no. Ballet
we haven't seen Eddie in a little bit too. He's gonna be in the next New Japan pay-per-view. I'm still mad it's gonna be on Saturday night.
But
I'll do a review on it anyway. Because Collision is on at the same time. I thought it was going to be on Friday. And when I looked at my calendar again, I was just like, oh, no, that's actually Saturday.
Ballet laughing.
I can't do 2 shows at the same time.
It's nice having that problem, though, isn't it? Like, wrestling's pretty cool right now.
Absolutely.
Tati's facial expression that must have been because after that show was that quick. That's what I was saying. You never.
I didn't know. I had no clue. I was like, oh, maybe at least an hour they'll give us, but nah.
And it's like it's a relatively high quality episode. Last week, I forgot about the one before that, but it's like these past few weeks they've been pretty strong. And this is a nice, like delicious one for me at least.
What, this Ring of Honor episode?
There was some
I really
stuff on there, but
one.
it's quick.
The only match that lasted longer than anything was the Outrunners versus the Infantry. Everything else felt like like it was like microwave. Like we got microwave wrestling tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this. Don't turn into WWE speed and people are paying for it. Put this shit on Twitter.
No, this was it felt like it was high quality. It might not have been long, but it felt like it was meaty stuff, you know.
It could, I don't know, man. It could have been bad. I wanted to see Queen Aminata and Robin go a little bit longer, but you know what I mean, if anything, but considering they were both you know what I mean, they don't know how to wrestle each other yet, and Robin, she slipped on her with them Jordans. I know that shit hurt when I saw it. And Queen Aminata already had on Kinesio tape. You couldn't see it because it was behind her hair. She was already hurt. Her neck has been kind of like messed up since the tournament. Honestly, she's been holding her neck. So
That's the issue with them
yeah,
not being able to practice with each other.
yep. So they definitely need to do some little ring work it out. I love y'all know me. I love Robin Renegade, and the thing that Queen Aminata didn't know is that there's a back and forth that they do. I have it, like I got it. They did it with when Danny. I forget who they were. They were against the tag team and they kept slapping each other in the chest. I think you saw it in my little video I made. And it goes back in and she does this back and forth where she slaps people in the chest. And she didn't. Queen Aminata was like, I'm not doing that shit tonight. Right? You know what I mean? Either she felt she was too big for it or she didn't want to do it. Frank Lang says, hey, everyone, that was a quick episode. Going to be watching TNA tonight. I don't blame you. I might as well. I wish I did have TNA Plus so we can all watch it together since that shit was quick. Henny guy said,
I still can't believe they had 500 buy rates for that pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm wondering if somebody miscounted or something. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it.
But what isn't TNA just well, what is their average, or what would be their kind of like? What is their average? What do they?
That I'm not sure. I'm not, because I've never paid attention to these buy rates really at all when it comes to pay-per-views. But 500 really sticks out. You know what I mean? Like that is
look on
very low.
They're a small company. Like when they have shows, they're kind of like a crowd. Like you see 100, 200 people, you're like, okay, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
They're a pretty small company. I don't know, like they are the next one, it seems like, but when you see the tapings, like there's a big, vast divide between like an AEW taping, even at a few thousand, and a TNA tape.
I think that's just fine too. But now, when you think about from a national level, well, I don't know if that would have included like Canada or something like that. That I'm not sure. But if we're just thinking about the U.S. only, and they made only 500 people got the pay-per-view in this whole fucking country, like that's crazy. That's crazy. Their pay-per-views, I think, at regular price, I want to say if it's not 30, then it's like $35. But then again, they also have a deal where if you buy the rest of the pay-per-views for the rest of the year at once, you get a discount. I forgot what the price was though. And it wasn't a bad deal. It's still like way less than what you would spend half the year paying for Tony Khan's pay-per-views. That's for sure.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if I paid full price. I think I've only paid full price now once. I think once.
Ricky Williams said True Day tapings in ROH. Jamar. Henny guy said, we not fishing, my guy. Not yet. You will be after the next game, after Luca put it on your that next game.
Wait, so how well are they doing?
The Clippers are down 3-2 right now, so they're still in it. The Lakers lost 4-1, so they won one more game than us, so I'll give them that. But they'll be going fishing after the next game. The Dallas Mavericks is about to send them home, so you know what I mean. It's a wrap. Let's see. Ballet say I want Henny God and Leo to get along. We will. It's just, hey, listen, we from the same city. This is natural for us. Ballet is like, you know what I mean. If you either a Clipper fan or you're a Laker fan. And the Clipper fans, whenever they get a good team, this is what they do. So I'm not mad at him. You know what I mean? It's definitely all love. Leo, a lot of people like that Dynamite and Rampage is together as a show. I mean, they might as well just call it Dynamite or Dynapage or whatever the fuck they gonna call it. Excuse my language. Call it Dynapage and make it a 3-hour show. That way you can have a 3-hour show to start your week like Raw does when they start.
I actually prefer it on Saturday where they put when they put Collision with Rampage. I would just put a Rampage first and Collision after.
Ramlision.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Ramlision.
He says, and Collision also. Ballet says, hi Frank. Henny guy says, Ballet. We do. Cali love absolutely. Frank Lane says, hey Ballet. Go ahead.
If you did that, why not make it a 1 hour earlier start time? Like have Rampage be like the earlier show or something.
Yeah.
And then have it be just what it can be, kind of like a their dark elevation for that for the overall brand, you know.
because TNT, they have to make sure that they get their last episode of whatever Marvel or DC movie in that they're playing, or you know what I mean, that's it. It's either that or it's going. Next thing you know, it's going to be back to SVU or whatever the hell they're going to show at that time. So it's it. It's just their time slot of movies. They always have in those positions. But I feel you though, it should go first versus Collision going first and not
Mm-hmm.
last. Definitely, so they won't. You know what I mean? It just seems like fading into an hour extra of wrestling looks stupid. I think fading into 2 hours looks a lot better. So
Yeah.
Mr. Majestic is here. He says, "Hey y'all, anyone think Tony Khan should move
Hey.
Ring of Honor from the Ring of Honor
I do.
website to Friday nights before after AEW Rampage, or on Saturday nights after or before AEW Collision?" No, personally, I think that it being on the app is fine. He's already I don't I'm in the know. I like I said, I think it's an issue with TV rights, and he had a chance to put it on the CW and he didn't take it, and that was the mistake he made. So I don't know what
I
y'all
wouldn't
think.
mind them getting rid of Rampage and take Ring of Honor seriously, make it a 2-hour show.
Oh, if it was remove Rampage and make it a 2 hour show, yeah, I'd be fine with. I would love that. That'd
Yeah.
be wonderful. Or otherwise, like if it wasn't, I would. I wish Ring of Honor was somewhere else. I wish it was on like Spike TV in the old days, or
Mm-hmm.
something. Even if it was just a small thing, but it was or national, but it's something small, but it got decent viewership, and it was run like a TNA, and just kind of separated from the rest. And I think I'd enjoy it more because I miss when it was like this has that feeling. Today's episode for whoever watched had that feeling of the old like taped in a location. You know, it felt like it had like an identity, even though it's still harping on the bigger shows. But it felt this
Mm-hmm.
even with the lighting felt like its own thing, and I miss that.
I enjoyed the lighting and the setting and everything. My only problem was just that it was 45 minutes, and it was like, all right, like what the
Right.
fuck did we just watch? Like, I'm tired of this microwave wrestling bullshit. I'm sorry, man. Like, give me a longer episode. And it
And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's another thing too, because they're on the app, they could get away with doing that. Now, if they did sign to be on TV somewhere, there's no way they were going to give that. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
would have given a 2-hour show or 1 hour show, whatever it is that they signed for, and you know it would have been a different vibe. But because they're on the app, they're just like, hey, we don't even really have to give them an episode every week. You know what I mean? Like they literally don't even have to do that if they didn't want to.
And he
So
got
Though on the other end, they sometimes give the opposite of Ring of Honor. Can be those 2 hour episodes where it's just like 14 squashes and like like two or three good long matches. You still had the good long matches, of course. It's like Ring of Honor
Mhm.
and very strong workers.
there was
But
nobody even there tonight. Like we got Queen
It
Aminata out
I
wasn't
there
bad. It's just
and
too
we
Nyla.
had the
short.
tag team champions. I was very happy to
All right.
see like Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum
Okay, that match was really fun.
That
The
match
opening
that match was
match,
good.
yeah.
and seeing Queen Aminata in a featured thing, knowing that we just spoke about her, but getting to see her, it's like because they were in this special spot, and Dark Order as well, because they're in this special spot, they kind of did this is a high quality show. For people who watch, if you're watching Ring of Honor, this was a delight. This was very delicious. And for me, the sadness is that it's light, but it's also kind of like, okay, I'll take it because I know what the opposite is for Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
But we sitting through some of the worst Ring of Honor, the
Hmm.
perspective is this is wonderful. This was a great, great episode. But it was very light. I wouldn't like it if they did this all the time, but
Hmm.
we were just talking about how there are two shows on one day, and for me, to me yesterday, the absolute opposite of it was watching Adam Copeland, and I am no picture in picture, so I watched the whole thing through. 22 minutes. 22 minutes
It
on a
felt
match.
long.
It is so, I watched it back. It is so long, and that kills me because they missed the peak and it just kept going and going. And like, I wonder if that was a reason why, because it was on so early, the rest of the night seemed so wonky, because that was just so, if that was like a Triple H match, like for my understanding, but like a Triple H match on a pay-per-view where it's just for the fact of going and not necessarily for the match itself. Not thinking about like, is this a correct time? Correct. But is this a good time for this type of match versus just having a long match? I swear that. So I'm kind of like reacting to that as well. So I'm angry at that match. I like Copeland. I love Copeland and the other one, Murphy.
It's because they already started, like, I don't know, they were like 20 minutes or so in the show by the time that match started. So it felt like we had a long match in the middle of the first hour.
And the first segment wasn't bad, especially, well, I like seeing Swerve. I'm glad they're doing something with him. It's good that they're giving him people are kind of like being upset about the rankings, but like those are the same people who are upset about stories. And where else are you going to get a great story in that thing? Not just like, I'm going to fight you because I'm the best, but with Christian Cage and Strickland, we're going to hopefully get some great TV. So it's one of those times where, F the rankings, because we're going to get a story. We're going to get something meaty for that matchup.
When is Double or Nothing?
May 20 something.
Okay, so we got some time for the story next few weeks. Okay.
And it started off with like a beatdown angle. Even I was a little rough on it as well, but I realized like Christian even noticed that it was going a little long, and it booted Swerve back in the head. Like, people are right now grifting. They're like, oh, he was down for so long. And I was like, yeah, I felt that a little bit. But if you watch it, he boots him in the head. Like, he's like, sit down, dog. Don't move while I'm talking. So he gave him one of those moments to excuse him being there. And Prince Nana, come on, he's not a worker. He got worked over. So you can excuse him laying around for a bit.
No, we called it though that when we went, I mean, the week before we were asking who can go against it, who do we want to see, and we all, I think, agreed that it should have been Christian Cage, right? So, you know what I mean, they giving it to us earlier than expected, but I mean, this is what we needed. He needed a formidable opponent.
A nice longer feud would have been great, though. To see them go back and forth for quite some time would have been great. Double or Nothing is close.
Well, they kind of have to. I mean, there's going to be TV time, and it's likely going to escalate. Like, Christian, he's going with the ideas like, you hurt my son. And like, you know, telling Swerve, like, I can be like, your daughter should have a better daddy. Like, Swerve's not going to respond to that. Like, what I would like to see is Swerve still be his asshole, excuse my language, but asshole self. Like, go in, do a home thing, and like, go to Christian's place and show him, like, you're going to talk about my daughter? You're going to talk about my daughter? And do some home invasion stuff and like show that he's still that like that bad guy Swerve, but he's, and this is an opportunity for him to take
Nick Wayne from him. He's gonna have to take Nick Wayne from you.
Do some dastardly stuff and like maybe even go back and like revisit that, because like the first time around, and that's so cool that they're using Swerve where I remember when he busted Nick Wayne up, and that was one of those things that made you look at him and be like, okay, all right, damn. But they're using that and twisting it and like using it as like a motivation for the bad guy. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool stuff they're doing.
Yeah, Nick Wayne and Swerve, their indie matches were really good. So, and the match that you know, I guess his first match was with Swerve inside of AEW too, right? So, you know what I mean? I think that you know, they got their story there still. So, you know, I mean, hopefully he does fight him, and then hopefully we do get to see Luchasaurus again, so he's not on the Cabana plan again. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's a lot of wrestlers on that roster that's on the Cabana plan right now. We need to get off of it. You know what I mean? So, Let's see. Ballet says, I'm guessing you don't like the same team. No, we don't. Ballet said that would be a good idea, Mr. Majestic. She says, hello, Mr. Majestic. He says, hello, Ballet. How are you doing? Any guy says, hell no, not as far as basketball. Yeah, it's basketball beef. She said, I'm doing okay. Mr. Ardell said, yes, I guess the pay-per-view Double or Nothing is May 26th. Ballet says, I hope Jericho starts wearing his learning tree pants. He could have the design along the leg of the pants. I mean, instead of the jellyfish draws he had on last night, I hope so too. So that way we don't have to have him looking like Kevin Sullivan putting together the new Dungeon of Doom.
Man, I want to just say to Ballet, I don't believe you. I don't think you hope he wears any pants. I'm thinking you're one of the people, and I'm with you. I hope you just don't see shit when it comes to him and any type of tree and anything on his butt or anything.
No, because then he gonna come out wearing them. He gonna wear the shorts with the boots. With the glitter boots. And then we're gonna see a new Jericho, a new side.
He needs to lose those boots. Lose them. Just like how Prince Nana lost those aluminum pans. What were those other day? Like you mean to tell me a whole bunch of people saw you and said, hey, didn't say nothing about the pants? Like horrible.
Somebody said something about them pants. I know they did. Somebody had to. Breaking news for Jacksonville. Tony Khan is in talks with FBI and Big Vito for a comeback. Oh my God, no! Y'all want to see Big Vito and them come back?
For what? Like, what would that? Unless it's like, I don't. What? Sorry, where's that from?
They were in WWE, FBI.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant the
Italians.
No, or sorry, I know they're from ECW, but I meant like, where did the article or the news thing come from?
Yeah, I don't. We don't know. You know, we don't be reading them tabloids like that. Let's see. Miss Arde's off says, "Oh, Ballet's laughing at you, Jamar," and Miss Arde's off is looking like Lil Guido back. Ballet said they were metallic.
I love Little Guido though. I used to really like him.
Metallic. Excuse me.
The metallic shiny.
Never want to see them again.
Look, Puffy's on the run. He must have went through his crib and just found them shiny suit pants and grabbed him and was like, "Look, listen, I'm finna wear Diddy's pants." So that's what he's doing. He's rocking.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
maybe he had to go like bicycle riding at night, and he just wanted something very reflective, so that he didn't get.
Oh Lord! Can you imagine seeing that?
No. And he had that banana shirt tucked in too. Like,
just being bright. He's gonna have to.
Whose idea told him that silver and banana colored shirts was
right? Like, just not working.
That was not it. And man, he didn't even have no what color was his shoes that night? He didn't even have no matching Timbs on or nothing. He just went out there with whatever. With a Triple H diamond crown. Like, yo, Nana, look, bro. I know that you represent the islands, or Ghana, but that wasn't it, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, please never wear that again. I hope that he got a lashing from Swerve about whatever the fuck he was wearing. That was not it. Ballet says FBI for trios built. No.
No. Was it Big Sal, Little Guido, and
she says no dirt sheets, Jamar. She said,
actually, well, to appreciate that, FBI, they were in ECW, WCW in different forms, and WWE, WWF. So, yeah.
I don't want to see Big Vito in him, man. I
don't want to see anything. I was shocked to see Rob Van Dam being as strong as he is.
I mean, Rob is still swole though. If you see him like just on the street, like I did at the UWW event. And then Katie Forbes is keeping him young too. You know what I'm saying?
He's a flexible man.
The queen of twerk is.
That's the one thing that I've always enjoyed about Rob Van Dam. He's flexible. A lot of guys don't show that flexibility in the ring, so that's unique.
I think Katie Forbes is enjoying his flexibility at that age.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
All right. So Jericho, we know that he's going on a thing with the Cloud Vampire, but one of the things that allows him, or I guess people, I don't know if it's the case actually, for lesser wrestlers is to actually be on TV. So let's say that it happens where if somebody was pulled up, they would just be on like one of the national shows. Probably not a very high spot. Who would you bring over in that ilk? So they're mentioning Jack Cartwheel. Who else in the Ring of Honor or maybe the Underground Pantheon?
For Jericho?
Yeah. Like, you know that we're just using it as a plot device. No one wants this. It's a plot device. But if somebody was to come up through the system and then be established by nature, like, so you have Big Bill, and at least he gets on TV. You know, like they haven't been doing anything with him. He's going to hopefully get to do something, be a badass.
Mm-hmm.
And I like seeing him that last time where he gets to be cocky and, you know, I love seeing Big Bill. So, like, I would love to see Jack Cartwheel. So, like, is there anyone else? Like, I can think of the...
Lee?
Which one?
Lee?
Oh,
what's the
name?
I think so. From what's the name?
Lee
from
Johnson?
Lee Johnson.
I don't care what y'all do with Lee Johnson. Go ahead and give him to Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, he's not really doing. He's floating around right now, so maybe giving him to Jericho to do something with might work. So that way they get him on the main roster. That way we don't have to see him in Ring of Honor every week. Just beating everybody.
You know, what's the not the one with not Griff Garrett or Griff Garrison? What's the one that he wrestles with? They're like the snot-nosed kid that used to be on NXT. They're like
his partner.
Yeah.
Let's see. And nobody even knows his name. We know Griff Garrison.
Yeah, Griff Garrison. I can tell you.
You talking about his current partner?
Yeah.
Oh, Cole Carter.
Cole Carter. Thank you. Him. Maybe give him something.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, he would. It would work.
Something different, and he's like, if I don't know where this gimmick is going, to Heart of Hearts, you know, Chris Jericho is a heel. He's going to get a response unless he does.
He could have just taken the both of them, though.
Mm-hmm.
He could have taken both of them.
I almost rather see them come up and do something on main TV than to stay down there with Maria.
He can add a woman to the stable. Marina Shafir is still down there.
She could use. She's worked on personality. Where is Marina Shafir? Oh, excellent, sir.
At home with a baby.
Oh yeah.
Well, they don't have a baby, but you know they have a child. So.
I see. Oh yeah, she's not pregnant, but like, that's right. She's Mr. Strong's wife.
Mm-hmm.
I only know of that because of the RJ City show. Hey, EW.
What? You didn't know this at all?
I'm so casual when I say that. I don't lie. Like, I don't know all this stuff. It's rare that I even know stuff like Blue Sky when she was dating the fellow from Top Flight. That I knew. Yeah, but that was like one of those rare moments where I was like in tune with like what's going on. I typically don't know.
Let's see. Rachel Ellering could use something to do.
That would be, but for the group, or at least the learning tree thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she would fit in there.
You got Layla Hirsch if you want to get somebody that's like actually can do something in the ring.
Layla is so talented. They're not doing her justice at all.
Lady Frost is on the roster.
That would be interesting. Okay.
Obviously, we want Dalton Castle to move up, but he doesn't need anybody.
Wait. We talking about the Chris Jericho thing still?
Yeah.
All right, no. Leave Layla alone.
And Dalton as well.
Y'all can take Rachel.
I would say JD Drake.
Coalition.
I would say JD Drake, but he just declared independence tonight.
It's also too good. He did you ever watch The Wingmen?
He said for the foreseeable future, though.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Anthony Henry. He's back at the gym, so he'll be out soon.
You made it sound like he was in jail. Like he'll be out soon.
Bro, he had his mouth wired shut. That's worse than jail, probably.
And who knows with TK? Oh, King Neo, did you used to watch like Dark and Elevation? I know you're not.
Yes, yes.
So did you?
That's how I caught wind of really started watching AEW because it used to just be live. I used to be like, oh shit, free wrestling,
I
okay.
Yeah, it was in that atmosphere. I liked the chat there. There were some pretty good people. You had
Mm-hmm.
grifters that came and try to. I don't know why people want to just come and be to bring negativity when others are just having a good time. But I used to miss that. Actually, Tati, I'm going to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody out there for this environment, because when those shows ended, like that was a fun experience for me as someone that casually watched. That was my experience of watching with others. You know, it can be very
Right.
hard to find people who enjoy this art. Some people think of it, they hear about it, they just think you're crazy. So it can be very difficult, but I found it and it was wonderful. So when it went away, I missed it. So this was something that brought me back to it. And if I didn't have this, I might have just stopped. I might not have
Mm,
enjoyed the experience enough to continue going. It was still good to a point, but
right.
AEW at times can be rough. Ring of Honor certainly. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so this is a joy, and I appreciate all of you for being a part of it.
Oh, yeah. It does
Man,
make the experience much more fun for sure.
it does because I think we were all like going like I know I was going crazy every day until I had somebody to talk to wrestling about like at you know what I'm saying at different times throughout the day. I still get there like I mean there's days that's rough to just get up and like I definitely enjoy when the chat comes over and I'm playing 2K. I know I missed the last couple of days, but you back on it. I'm trying to get back on track to doing it. They're having like these new events every day. The problem is that it's just been I wake up so early and then I've been doing all of these new edits and stuff like that for different people and that's outside of wrestling. So I haven't been able to be on my wrestling stuff. But I had like today had a little breakthrough doing it. It was one of those things to just get up and do it. But yeah, I understand exactly where you're coming from. It's hard to like when you want to talk wrestling and then it's like you don't have anybody to talk wrestling with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That drives me crazy.
Oh, bro.
And
You have,
absolutely
I
so.
mean, I've been in the same boat. Through the years, it's like, after like maybe your early 20s or so, that's when you see a lot of people are watching less and less wrestling.
Hmm.
And, you're trying to find people. It's like you go to these wrestling shows, and yes, you see everybody who's pretty much wrestling fans, but then when you out of that environment, it's so hard to find those people, especially for me as a woman who's always looking around for other women that like wrestling.
Hmm.
um I always find those girls who say, "Yeah, I like wrestling. So and so is cute." And I'm like, "Do you know anything else about other than who's cute?" Like,
Yeah,
and it's
Roman is
normally
cute,
never that.
and then it's Roman. And they see like
Yes. Oh
it's
yeah,
always
Roman
Roman.
is cute. Randy this or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't know if you really know wrestling,
They
but I
don't.
guess so.
They don't.
I don't
Like, look who we talking about. We talking about JD Drake, hoping that he doesn't join the learning tree. You know what I'm saying?
know.
Like we watch wrestling.
Yeah, that's what we want like to have
I
like
do like
those
Jay.
those conversations about wrestling or whatever. Sure, I can talk about who's cute too, but after a while, it's just like, well, what else can they do?
Hmm.
A lot of people, I get it. Everybody watch it for something different, but for the most part, when it comes to women, they're not watching it the same way that I'm watching it.
Yeah. I don't think anybody is like I say Tuesday with when I went live for HSN for the first show. They what I mean Nick, the guy Nick that's there and Uncle Todd didn't know who Jack Cartwheel was. And I'm like, y'all like yo, you haven't seen Jack Cartwheel? And they pulled him up. They was like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, it's like that in ROH. You know what I'm saying? Get on Jack Cartwheel, man. Like they were
And
impressed.
Queen Aminata, I think, is going to be someone else. It's there's a few good people. Oh, the other person I was trying to think of is that white boy luchador, El
Serpentico?
Gringo Loco.
Gringo
Oh, Gringo
Loco.
Loco.
I dig that man. I dig that
He is
man.
so
I
good.
really enjoy him, and he's got an interesting story. I would love. We haven't seen him for a little bit. I would love to see him. I don't think he would be for like that whole learning tree thing, but seeing him try to come through would be great.
Yeah, there's a let's see, Ballet says, what is Big Bill doing? Big Bill is trying to stay on TV so that way
Taking a
people
big
won't
ass
forget him.
risk.
He's taking a risk, standing in the vortex of Jericho.
Oh,
Hopefully, like I say, as much as we don't like Jericho as a person, separating the man from the character, him smiling and trying to reverse whatever the fuck is going on with the fans.
What's up with the
funny.
smiling and the waving like a 2-year-old? Like, I'm
because
like,
the fans hate him.
What?
He knows the fans hate him, and he's reversing it. That's why he changed his whole gear. He changed his attire.
You ain't gonna change my mind, Chris Jericho.
Oh,
yeah. No, we want to know what's up with them charges. Come face them charges. Stop running away like Russell over in the. You see, we ain't seen Russell since. Face them charges.
He's okay. He's okay when he's in Canada. It's going to be interesting to see when he comes back to the U.S. Like, it's fine for over there, but
weren't they screaming for him to get out of the ring, even in Canada?
Potentially. Last night they loved him. Last night that match really sold people. And it was overall a good match, which is unfortunate because it's Jericho. You don't want to give him that.
Maybe it was Shibata, man. Shibata.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. To underappreciate, to know that there's a living legend in that ring, and that's his spot where like they hit the thing and he like nail sells it with the trash can on his head, and he just keeps advancing. Like,
Shibata's funny.
Shibata's funny. He's funny.
He's great.
Yeah, I like him. He's great.
So you give him the chance to do these like garbage matches and to get over on crowds. He's too smart, but it's like I agree. I also don't wish for him to even be around. I'm fine with him to go away.
Jericho's trying to walk on. He walking on coals right now. Like, man, listen, y'all gonna love me one way or another. I'm not going to, but it's just like, hey, look, if Big Bill gets to be on TV, hopefully he lets these the people that he puts together lead versus him leading the cast. I don't want to see him having matches and then they like help him out. I don't want to see that every week. I need to see some other stuff going on with the rest of the guys. I don't need it to be like Christian, where Christian is leading and then everybody else. Like I say, the thing that's pissing me off about AEW TV right now, and I'm gonna be honest, is that all of the guys that are over are WWE guys. Most of them. Mm-hmm. If you really look at it, it's the older WWE guys that are from Danielson to Claudio to fucking Jericho to, you know what I mean?
Well, but can you say that? Because then, like Danielson and Claudio, they're indie guys, or at least they have like a popularity as indie guys, and that popularity has allowed them to kind of succeed, and they succeeded, but didn't succeed in WWE, and now are kind of like that original form again. So is it even like, it's fair for both sides, but isn't that one other way to look at it? Because they're particularly unique.
Once you go through that WWE system and they put them lights on you, man, them lights is on you forever. People will welcome them back with open arms if Claudio goes back to WWE. If Danielson goes back to WWE.
For those two,
they'll never get those matches that they were planning on getting, like, you know what I mean, a Tony Khan book. You'll never get the Will Ospreay.
Nobody's gonna convince me. They never really gave Claudio like a real chance.
Claudio's real chance, the best chance he got in WWE, that gave him the most exposure, was playing Uno on every week on what's the name, and playing Clash of Castles. When they gave him that,
I thought you was going to say when he was with Swagger and Dutch.
No, I'm talking about the YouTube shows every week during the pandemic, when they were sitting at home and they got to play Uno with each other, and you really got to know these guys.
Well, would Claudio want to go back? Like, isn't one of the things like the unhappiness of his time there? Right?
He actually looks happy where he's at.
He does,
and I can say the same thing for Adam Copeland too. I know he hasn't been there that long, but you can really see. He looks happy where he's at.
Yeah, he's back at home. And he gets to play video games, and he doesn't have to work out or anything right now. Adam Copeland. I mean, Adam.
Right. So
not Adam Cole. You which Adam talking about? Copeland or Adam Cole?
Adam Cole has not had a damn thing to do in a very long time.
Okay, yeah. I
A
mean,
really long time. I'm talking about Adam Copeland.
okay, yeah.
I
Nah,
would
Copeland is
also
done. There's nothing else left for him to do in WWE.
I'd
Yeah,
also
I agree.
personally argue for me, like the two biggest guys or actually the Toro Blanco guy, no, m- uh the
Roosh?
Beast, no, the Beast Mortos.
Beast
Mm-hmm.
Muerto. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
he's my number one right now. I'm
I like
sorry,
him. I
hands
He's
like him.
down.
so good. Oh
I
He's
my
like him.
god.
right now number one, my hands down. And then like
He better be on Collision this weekend.
number two for me, I think right now is Okada. Not yes, Okada.
Yeah. Let's
So
see.
like right now for me in AEW, like they're two guys like are not even, they're just kind of a little bit out. And the third I think still would be the Golden Boy.
The Golden Boy. You talking about Will Ospreay?
Yeah. I think right now,
Mm.
even coming in right now, like I have such an say, oh, it's Swerve. Okay, actually, it would probably be Swerve. My three right now, and Swerve, if I really thought about it, would probably be my two.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I'm enjoying Okada too. It's he's great in the ring, obviously, but that blonde haired, the blonde Asian guy with the with who's always smiling when he does something evil. It's very anime to me, and I don't know something about it. I like seeing him.
That
Not
that
too
whole
crazy about the elite, but he's great.
that whole segment last night when he was looking at him and he was like, Kenny, and telling him he's not number one now. He's like, I'm the one. Oh man, I was just like, it made that whole segment for me.
But when you see something like that, you're like, well, why don't they take it to that level with Takeshita too? Takeshita can hang with the big dogs in the ring. He's so talented. If they just give him the mic to say like a sentence or two, like something.
Bolo
I
don't.
wouldn't,
You don't
didn't
want to
I?
say nothing.
Oh, and yes, it was Takesha's match that got cut from Rampage last night because they didn't have enough time. Takesha was supposed to be in the ring, having a match, but with the whole fiasco with the elite story or whatever, obviously Adam Copeland 50-minute match, they just didn't have time, so they cut that match out.
Maybe he
Copeland match
respected
went too long.
maybe he respected Kenny enough to give him his time. So
I mean, what could they do? We knew it. Well, Kenny came on literally like 2 to 3 minutes before the show was over,
Oh, they
so
might
that
have
was
done that
definitely
for the
gonna go,
overrun.
huh?
They might have done that for the overrun. I was wondering about that myself. Like what the reason would have been to have it in such a way, and it might have been to try to catch the overrun.
The flow of the show, just whatever. They should have put Claudia and Brian last, put the women's before that. I'm cool with them doing the women's last. It's just that Serena and Mariah didn't have that great of a chemistry to me. So something about it where it's just like I didn't want to see that before seeing Kenny.
yeah. Ballet says, are those Tim still MIA? Yes, they are. I've just looked them up while we were sitting here. I'm still trying to find them. They are sold out still everywhere because they're limited edition Ballet. I want them still. They even, like I said, they took them off the website the day I was looking at them when I tried to catch the screenshot. The next day I went back, they were off the site. They like, why are you looking at these? So I just looked them up. I saw them in kid sizes, but they were all crossed out and they were gone. So those Tims are gone. Big Bill didn't help sell the rest of those out. Mr. Audio said Brian Pillman. Lexus King is doing his stuff if that's what you're talking about. But unless
Good
I
for
don't like
him.
this
Brian
beard.
Pillman.
Good
It's so
for him.
annoying.
That's
That's
the
his
beauty of it.
thing. That's his thing.
That's
He
the
was.
If I
beauty of
had a
it.
man and his beard is like that, it's gonna be gone.
But if he
Gone.
was, he doesn't really. Does he have a girl? Like he doesn't have like a. He keeps thinking he's good with women, but he's not.
I love his intro, man. They'll do his when they first introduced him and he cut that his first promo. He said,
I don't.
everybody keeps talking about my dad. I don't know him. That shit was funny. I'm sorry, dude. It was
What's
hilarious.
cool about him is like I don't know. I haven't watched any of his matches. I don't know any thing of his wrestling work currently.
He's
But
amazing.
I know his character. Is enough that he's floated out into the ether. He's built enough on the character alone, like the Chris Van Vliet episode and different things. Like he's floated out, and I've like seen little bits and pieces and enjoyed like the moments to know what his character is and to see him being that dickish person and to embody it. Like you get in just a split second, like he's in it. He's really in it, and that's great when you see someone who's able to have a character like that.
Now,
Tony Storm has a character like that. You know what I mean? Like she embodies somebody. Whenever you can see her for like 2-3 seconds, you're like, okay, I get this person, this wrestling identity.
Yeah, he's I like him in NXT.
Kingston's like that.
He causes a lot of trouble and shit like in NXT, and that's what I like about him. He's an antagonizer.
I'm not 100% convinced. Not yet. I know. I guess he's gonna need more time.
Yeah, he's gonna need a couple of. I say he needs another year in NXT before they call him up. You know what I'm saying? It'll be not the next draft, but the draft following that. 2 drafts.
Not sure about that.
2 drafts, he'll be able to be called up. You know what I mean? Unless something drastic happens in the next year. But I do see him being NXT champion at some point.
Well, I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced. But we'll see. Gotta give him some time. I mean, how we had him in AEW wasn't that great, so he needed more experience before even getting over to NXT.
He didn't have
right. He was doing.
He was just a guy in the varsity
jock,
team.
right?
Yeah,
or something like that. And
Varsity
even
Blondes
that
2.0.
wasn't convincing. Mm-hmm.
They tried to do the Varsity Blondes 2.0 and it didn't work.
The most that he had was when like CM Punk. No, who was it that? It was MJF. MJF insulted his mom and dad at one time. Like that was a moment, but he didn't have much.
See, back to MJF again. He said, "Oh, okay, y'all ain't got nothing for me. I'm going to get surgery on your time." He did. He pulled it off, and I'll be back, and then maybe y'all got something for me after my surgery's done. Because all of the stories are all over the place. He knows what he's doing. Let's see.
Did he have an interview or say something?
Huh? Well, no. He had a conversation with Tony Khan. Him and Tony Khan sat down for negotiations, see what he would do when he come back, if he was to come back, and pretty much there's nothing for him to do just yet because of all the different storylines that are going on right now. So
he's been working hurt for a long time. You know, those last few months of his career, that was a perfect time to just hang it up. He's done a lot, and he's not at his best. So why not?
I'll be curious to see where that comes from. Like, if like he's done an interview, or if like that information's gotten out. Like, it'd be curious to see like where that was spoken about.
What's that?
I don't know. I don't think that's the case. I just think that he was banged up really bad, and what was he gonna do? He wasn't even getting him at 100%. Look at that stunt they pulled when it was MJF versus Jay White.
Yeah.
And that was very strategic because he wasn't at his best. And honestly, I think it was still a dumb idea. I know the show must go on, but that was probably his worst that we've seen him in the ring throughout that whole run. Even his earlier stuff, when it wasn't really paying attention to him like that, was better.
Yeah, we got the. I mean, it all started. It was all downhill once he took that. Once he had that match with Kenny.
That was a really great match, and nobody was even watching it. They did one of their when Kenny and MJF had a match on Collision. And Collision had like one of their lowest ratings that night,
and it was
wild.
They gave a banger of a match, man.
It was so good.
Kenny gave him put him to the test that night, so he can earn his stripes with them and with Kenny that night. It was great.
Yeah, he had the interesting run. MJF was trying to do the best of everything. I don't know if he needed to necessarily do it like he did archetypes, but I also kind of like the idea of his character, like this bad guy. To me, he was a bad guy who was a good guy, but he didn't know how to be a good guy, so he was kind of like taking everything he saw and he's like, all right, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna turn it up to 10. Like he'd come out with like the patches of all the teams and all the different sports in the area. Like that was like over the top where like, there was something else or just different calls, and he had that shit-eating grin. Like he really kind of took that like
that
uber white baby face and like turned it up.
That might have been the second best storyline in wrestling last year. And like low key that nobody, like if we really look at it, because I'm thinking about it right now and all of the things that happened. Like we saw a heel turn good with the title. Remember, I said I want to see a heel. I want to see a good guy turn heel, but he did the reverse, and it was like he had to learn. He learned how to be a face, and then he got. He was the devil. He was the bad guy. He was, everything, the embodiment of a heel. And then he turned into a face. Adam Cole did everything to do it. And then he was walking around backstage, knocking on doors, trying to figure out who the devil was, getting choked out by that. He's acting. Everything that he was doing was so great from the beginning of his storyline until the end, till he lost all the titles. When he won the both, he made everybody wait for it. He made us wait for a double clothesline and a kangaroo kick.
He's very good at that. He was
like, we wanted to see it, and he was like, "I'm not taking." It was an Aussie Open. It was like, "I'm not taking a kangaroo kick," and he still gave it to him at the pay-per-view, and we ate it up. Like, man, look, man, MJF. That's why I say, what is there left for him to do at this level in AEW right now? What can he do?
It's similar to Kenny, because Kenny, you could say, what can he do? They're also at a top height, but
well, there's Takeshita, there's for Kenny, he can fight all of these guys again. We know that. We want to see him fight. I want to see him fight.
Oh, it would be. All of these guys. I'm sorry,
but it's just MJF is a whole. He's just a different kind of character. He's there. He has that Hogan-esque. Without the bullshit, he has that quality that can, that can be the face of the company. And then you have Will Ospreay, who's the future of the company. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know Ospreay is the future.
That's a good point. So then he does have someone new in that, because that would be interesting. Does he go against him face heel? Is it like an insecurity thing? Is it like that's a good point.
Yeah, then this year, look at it right now. When is the Dynamite Diamond ring up for grabs?
Oh Lord, I have no clue.
Yeah, like
he has that like streak. He has that like 4 or 5 ring streak.
Oh no! Did y'all see the picture of Julia? She had her shoulder surgery.
Oh, she did? No, I haven't seen it yet.
She got a hospital gown on and everything. Oh.
By the way, we just go. It is like they're showing the third. Yes, you guys are totally true. Short ass episode. We just they play the Ring of Honor, and I put it in the background. They just went through that whole episode, and they're on the third viewing of it. That is short.
Crazy.
That is short.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh, for me, seeing MJF. Because let's say MJF stays the face. Oh, MJF versus the Elite. MJF on the side with Swerve and Moxley and whoever else you wanted. Oh my God, and seeing him on the side with Kingston, like those 4. Imagine that as a power group going against the Elite, and like watching MJF go against Okada. Oh, I would love it. And him talking about how he doesn't like that New Japan, like strong style, hurt yourself, flippy dippy bullshit, and go against Okada with some of those. Oh, so MJF still has good stuff, and thank you TK for opening your pocketbooks and bringing these people in, because I personally wonder like who could be at a level for an Ospreay, and that's MJF when he's healed 100%, got the fire in his belly ready to go. Yeah.
Y'all forgetting about Jay White too.
Jay White,
Freaking
They
Billy
playing
Gunn.
around with him right now, but he's amazing.
Yeah, he is. I love him. I would love to love him. I just fucking Billy Gunn. Oh, still pissed off about that.
Yeah, Jay White. It needs he needs time to be champion. Like Jay White is definitely a guy that should be fighting for the title versus holding on to these trio titles. It's like he's one of those guys that I see that's holding on to placeholder titles, like they're doing Ricochet right now. Ricochet should have been world champion by now, and
They've
Does
never
Ricochet
taken
have a
to
belt?
that level.
huh?
Does he have a belt?
He has the speed title.
If you wanna
Oh,
call
that
if you wanna
that
call
X
that
thing.
something.
Oh, okay.
The new X title. Didn't it came on today, right? Or it's coming on today? What time does speed come on? If
Oh,
it's
I have
not
no
on right now,
clue.
it
I
comes
don't
on
even know
Wednesdays and
of it. I
Fridays.
haven't said it, or I don't
I'm
know.
already
Said it.
over
I
it.
haven't seen
It's
it
great.
either.
It's about the same. It's probably about the same length as fucking Ring of Honor. So honestly, it's just on
I
Twitter.
don't know. I'm not. I don't really care too much for the concept or whatnot. But him winning that title, if you want to call it that, I was just like, wow, like this is what y'all gonna give him after all this time he's been in the company. I think he's definitely very talented, and I don't think he's gotten what he's truly deserved.
They
It's like,
Montez him.
thank you for being here in the company. We're just gonna give you this little something, something. We're not gonna give you anything else, so just take whatever we're giving you, type of situation. I didn't like it.
Does
They gave-
he get a belt that he gets to wear on like Raw or SmackDown?
We don't know yet. He did wear it this week, but I mean, they haven't showed the episode where he won it yet. So, like, I guess they filmed it beforehand. He wanted I guess they did it after SmackDown. But if they gave him the speed title, they gave Montez Ford, Bobby Lashley as his consolation prize, since Bianca is, you know what I mean? She's Bianca. She's, you know what I mean, female. She's running the women's division.
Mm.
You know what I mean, and they treating it like that. Samantha Irvin is definitely the voice of WWE.
She should get a belt. Everybody should get a belt. We all should get a goddamn belt. Everybody.
They gonna hang her. They gonna hang her. They gonna hang her jersey up in the Raptors like they did Chick Hearn in LA. Oh, for those that don't know who Chick Hearn is, I don't know if y'all know. Chick Hearn is was one of the best basketball announcers ever. And for LA, for the Lakers, for us, he always talks. So my friends used to come down from different states and they'd be like, "Why is he always talking?" But he was one of the greatest announcers, and they gave him a jersey with a microphone on it when he passed away, and it's in the rafters. And I believe that he has a trophy, like what is it, a statue too. So, you know what I mean? She's great. I see that everybody's hating on her, but I mean, you can't really hate on her too much. You know what I mean? They didn't hate on
her.
Everybody hates on her. All the old people, they say she talks too much. Earl Hebner's brother been talking shit. A lot of the different people that used to work for WWE say that she ruins wrestling matches. She's overreacting. It's like, dude, she's really just likes wrestling. How come she can't just like wrestling and be happy and be surprised when people are winning? You know what I'm saying? She was happy for Sami Zayn.
Overreacting, like being on TV, isn't that the producers who decide that, not the talent? Like, why?
They think that she's really not excited about like Cody. Like, she got emotional when Cody won. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things, like she loves it. She loved it when Sami won. She was like, "Oh shit, Sami actually won the title." Like, you know what I mean? She loves wrestling just like any other fan that sits there at ringside, doesn't know what's going on, probably doesn't know who's going to win or lose, and she gets emotional and she likes wrestling.
Is the critique of like the person should remain neutral?
Yes, I agree.
You think so?
She's too animated.
I'm asking if
let's be. So the thing is that you're saying that she loves wrestling. All those other people before her loved wrestling too.
I mean, nobody said anything about Jillian Garcia.
Potentially, not everybody. Well, does everybody that gets into wrestling love it? I imagine Mean Gene Okerlund. Man, the way he was such a personality. Yeah, and like you get a feeling like that person loves it. And then I don't know, they were showing some Herb Abrams. Does anyone know Herb Abrams?
Yes, from UWF.
Yeah, and they were like kind of showing him, and like it was like that, and then the contrast of like people who like he was a mark, and like people who are just don't care about it but are in the industry, and how like they were
Mhm.
showing like a contrast of how they aren't always the best for the particular industry. So like some people might argue like that over
He was like Tony
emotionalizing.
Khan. He was a wrestling fan who got a little money and did the whole promotion thing. So it's a little bit. It's I hear what you're saying, but it's slightly different.
I mean,
He
it's
had no
different.
business being in it.
Yeah, I mean that's different though. Like if you calling matches, like that's just like calling matches from ringside. Like look at what we got now. Like with like how everybody said that they were pissed off that Barrett the way that he introduced Jade Cargill and it was dry. You know what I mean when she first
Mm,
came to TV, and then we look at somebody like
mm.
Jim Ross and King who kept us entertained for years because they were all the emotion they showed when they were able to go back and forth with their
Right, but
banter.
Samantha doesn't do that.
She
Samantha
doesn't.
is she's announcing who's coming out to the ring for matches and things like that. So that's different. Like whoever's doing commentary is different. I don't know. It's a different vibe. I kind of
So
agree. Compared to all the other ring announcers that we've had, she's very animated, and people are not used to that.
and
They,
the to show her like that is the producer. Like a lot of her reactions don't even need to be on television if it wasn't produced that way.
but
It
I
seems
mean,
like
yeah,
hmm,
they like it. They seem to like it. They like it, and a lot of the fans do. I'm gonna be one of those people. I'm gonna say that I like it. I enjoy to see people excited about wrestling. If Tati was calling wrestling at ringside, or not just calling it, if she was announcing it at ringside, or you Jamar, like people love when you come on here and they're like, oh, Jamar standing up. Like I've seen so many comments about you standing up, walking back and forth, and being excited about wrestling, and that's what people we
It's
love to
supposed
see
to
it.
be
It's
like
like,
that.
you know what I'm saying? It's presentation. It's not just like you're doing it off of it. You're a fan of this shit. So it's that. Although we're just like, you know what I mean, watching doing watch-alongs, but people enjoy it. So it's kind of a thing of, yo, like if she's on the sideline and she does that, I don't personally have a problem with it. I've seen her on I've watched extra videos with her. I didn't even know she could play the fucking flute. You know what I'm saying? She sings, she plays the flute, she's an actual performer. So then I really understand why she's animated like that. But then on top of it, she loves wrestling. Her husband is probably the most animated fucking person in wrestling who can do all of this crazy shit and doesn't get a chance to be on TV. Now they made her scale back a little bit. She can't announce Chelsea Green's name that way anymore. You know what I mean? And they turned her down a little bit. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a some people I guess that aren't used to it, then I can understand it. A lot of people aren't used to a lot of things. Like I said, my friend he didn't understand Chick Hearn. You know what I mean? Like, but if you go back and pull up Chick Hearn videos and listen to him, the way he used to announce it, like he never stopped talking during like announcing. He always was talking. It was like he was our like for the Lakers, he was our Jim Ross. You know what I'm saying? He was that for us. So I mean, things are changing. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Like we say, we complain about Shivani and them on fucking commentary. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody needs to replace them. I think the dude from Ring of Honor needs to like come up and announce and put him on TV to announce Collision and Rampage next to somebody that can do something versus just being stuck on Collision. Oh,
Hmm. Well, I don't know. I think the thing comes down to Samantha. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's not problematic. So people feel some type of way if you speak out against something that she's doing. I don't think anybody has to like her style. Nobody has to like me. I'm not a fan of her voice. Like I mute when I hear her voice. I'm just like, ugh. And I wasn't too much of a fan of Dasha's voice either. But I don't even know why they let her go. But I mean, everybody have different opinions, And I just feel like it goes back to like the referee thing too, like how Aubrey she gets a little too animated in the ring, where it's just like
oh, and
you're just
for
the
me,
ref. Like
I'm
stop trying to be too involved. You know what I mean? Like it's similar to that.
and the differing of ideas because for me, I've never had an issue with Aubrey, but then like I know people like Pat McAfee, and like
I
I
love Pat.
yeah,
See,
I can't with that guy, that
it's just what
I
jockish
you like.
can't.
white
So it's
boy. Like, yeah, just for
I'm
me,
not
you
into
know.
it.
Yeah, I like Pat. I think he bring, like I say, I think it's the changing of, you know what it is. It's that I work in entertainment, and I like changes in entertainment. That's just it. It's when you see too much of the same thing and it gets old, and then you need to have a change in entertainment. I think that's what my thing is. Is that maybe that's why I like
Mm.
it. So
I'm old fashioned with pro wrestling.
yeah. I mean, I think
And
that
Michael Cole too. Michael Cole, past few years has been more animated on commentary as well,
Mhm.
with all the overreacting and all that stuff. Like I get it, you love wrestling or whatever. I mean, it's not an issue when you see it time to time, but it's just like I don't know. There's just something about it where I'm just not a fan of it.
the coal mine was one of my favorite areas when they had her in the cage. Like, so I mean, like I say, I guess it's different shit for different people. So maybe that's why they have different teams for different shows. You'll probably enjoy this
Oh,
team.
there's probably people who do not like Daddy Magic, but I enjoy him
Yeah,
as a
we all right, I
commentator.
guess.
No, I enjoy. Well, yes, exactly, and I enjoy him. Like it's like different ranges. It seems, especially on X, it gets distilled. Like people start. I don't know. People decide that opinions or seem to get certain ideas and opinions from X or I guess online culture.
Mhm.
But as someone who looks at it from the outside looking in, I can't imagine people really are like that. And someone had made a comment. Oh, it was like Mike Tyson. Like something about social media allows people to think they can say whatever they want, but
Hmm.
it's because they're not around people who will smack them in the face, something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And like so,
yeah,
the ideas and the feelings aren't necessarily what people even think or feel or would say if they're in like mixed company and talking about things, because like you start remembering like not everybody thinks the same way, and that's okay. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool because like ideas. They're not necessarily right or wrong. They're like what we think.
no, you're absolutely right. I like I say, it's such a mixed pot of different, I mean, what everybody wants and different ideals of how you like your wrestling and stuff like that. So, I mean, like I say, it's we're lucky to have this much wrestling too, and to even be able to have like this many opinions on it. I love it. You know what I'm saying on how everybody feels about everything. Like, because then you get as you can always in different places you get different things. You know what I'm saying? Like AEW is a whole different brand from what you see from even Ring of Honor. NXT is different from it. Although, you know what I'm saying, even like Booker T gets on my nerves when I watch NXT sometimes. You know what I'm saying? like it's
Hmm.
just like so it's different in each.
Booker T. I again knowing from the outside in, but like I guess his partner is always like perturbed with him because Booker's the type of person who's just not aware of sometimes where he's at.
No,
Yeah.
Booker's always a little drunk. That's all that is. He got his drink under the table, you know what I'm saying? You gotta relax.
Oh, so
But
sorry, but with the draft, someone I know this from just the ether, but like someone asked Booker T, like who did he think was going to be in the draft, and he mentioned like a champion's name, but apparently the rules are champions weren't being traded.
Roxanne Perez, maybe.
It might have been any of them, but it was just the fact that he responded and started like they were asking him about it, and he was talking about it, but he wasn't aware of the rules. Although, from what I've understood, like the first night, people weren't necessarily aware of what the rules were, but he works
Hmm.
in a company, so
You
his
don't know
like
what's going
response,
on. He was there,
yeah,
so.
yeah, his response is like, "So, hey Booker, well, what do you think about the draft?" Well, I think this champion, let's say, is like who's on Raw, the one that currently the Raw champion.
Who's the Raw champion right now?
Mm.
It is Damian Priest.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. We got to see what happens with Damian Priest. But book, champions don't get drafted. Yeah, I'm just talking. Like,
That is so Booker.
like that's apparently what he's like. But you understand how people can be tired of that. I also like No BS Paul White. When he's on, he really kind of like adds to it. He really gives you like a wrestler's perspective, but not everybody's gonna like him.
Yeah.
I actually wonder what's up with Paul. We haven't seen him since the
dreadful street
oh
fight.
oh gosh. I still laugh at Powerhouse Hobbs picking him up and tossing him over that car. Like
It was. I don't know. I don't want to see that.
reparations. He did that for the people. Thank
He
you,
had
Mr.
no
Hobbs.
business being in it to begin with.
It did not.
He couldn't even walk. Like a week before, he couldn't even walk.
Oh,
Y'all gonna put him in a street fight?
that was also Jericho. That was Jericho being Jericho. You remember that?
Oh, yeah,
And
Jericho was in there.
we have a giant. You're like, oh man. Oh, that was so bad. Thank you, Mr. All Days Off and Ballet and everybody.
All right, Ballet says Lexus King, and then she says, I like Lady Frost. I think we all like Lady Frost. She needs to be on TV a lot more than she is. We don't get enough Lady Frost, and I think that she needs to pick up some victories. How do you guys feel?
She does a lot of indies, so they pretty much just call her whenever
you
they
just
got
like
something to do for her.
I mean, you
like
want to see her on TV more, like on any AEW more stuff, or you think she's just whatever?
I wish Ring of Honor was more consistent. I wish that there was an overall thread that they were. I don't know what you all think, by the way. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But like the women's division in main AEW TV, like the way they got Thunder Rosa and she's now doing a new program, how they kind of like seamlessly kind of move from one program to another for her. Like I wish Ring of Honor had that. They have lots of female matches. They have the stories with Athena and a few people, but like past 2 episodes, there's been no story, no thing. So if there was, then yeah, please, she would be a great character there.
Tati?
They brought her a few times to lose, and she loses a lot on Ring of Honor too. I don't know, like Jamar said, the inconsistency is an issue.
Yeah,
it's an issue.
The only story that we really have with the ladies in AEW right now, like that, I'm enjoying the whole thing with Deonna Purrazzo and
yeah, that's been fun.
You know what I mean?
Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa, that's been great. You know what I mean? I don't know why I always forget Thunder Rosa's name, but her and Thunder and the whole thing of trying to be #1 contenders so they can fight against Toni Storm. Now you got Serena Deeb and the you know what I mean? She's going after her while Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo. That's storytelling, and those two, I don't know. They're giving, you know what I mean? Like we're getting something. We're finally getting some story. I don't mind it. I want to see some extra story involved in it, but I guess we get what we get. I would love it. I like that they're opening and closing some of these shows with the women, so they're listening to a lot of people in different places. Like tonight, did they open? They opened with Nyla Rose, right?
No, it's tag match.
Oh, okay, and then she was a second match, but they closed with Queen Aminata and Robin Renegade. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got at least two women's matches tonight.
Renegade, Rampage as well ended with the overall night with the
yeah.
Yeah,
Willow and Sky.
Oh, and real quick, I apologize for everybody that was around yesterday. I was pretty dark or down on yesterday's, but I think I was just not paying attention. Rewatching yesterday's show, it was a pretty good show, and I get now why they kind of put Willow in that match. I kind of wish she didn't have to like kill herself to like have matches like that. You know, like that was her first defense. Like, you know, come on. If your first match, you're at a 8 or a 9, like where do you go from there? Yeah. But it was still a pretty impressive match. She really goes when she's in those kind of like hardcore, it's a garbage match, but hardcore matches. She's really strong.
I hated the fact that they're like about to rush this title to Mercedes. if that's what they're trying to do, like, and I think that's the
I'm
consensus
sure they
people
will.
doing it. And I understand that, she gave, what she did for Willow, but it's like, you got hurt. Willow wasn't even touching you when you tried to get that spot. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna keep it 1,000% real, you tried to do some shit off the top rope and you slipped and fell and broke your ankle. That's not Willow's fault that she wasn't near you. But I know they're running an angle with it. But it's like you had to call an audible. You knew you weren't going to be ready. You're still not ready. We still ain't seen you wrestle. Tony Khan is taking more action in the ringside, like everybody said,
fair.
than Mercedes. Fair. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fair.
And as much as I love Mercedes, like, she's not ready. And it's like, it's not, I don't think it's fair that Willow has to like have a short title reign. If she's going to have a short title reign, now she has to squeeze all of this shit in between like a few weeks. Now she's having hardcore matches immediately. You know what I mean? On the thumbtacks, you're not even building anything up. There's so much story to tell between her and Sky Blue because of the history and the turn and all of this other stuff that they've been telling over months. Chris Statlander still hasn't turned yet. You know what I'm saying? We know certain things are coming, but it's just everything is rushed. It's like it's on a microwave, man. Like, and it's just that's the thing that ruins it for me a little bit. I know that we're here for the wrestling, but sometimes some of these things deserve a little bit more time to cook. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't seen. When was the last time we seen Red Velvet? How many? It's been like 2 weeks now.
A few weeks.
Yeah, who did
You've seen Aminata now. The last time we saw Red Velvet was with Aminata.
So they just trading places, like, you know what I mean? And I think Aminata squashed her. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Like, it's
they were together at the time. It was that was Red Velvet, right?
Yeah. And then
Tati. Was that Red Velvet that Queen Aminata was with when they did the promo?
Yeah. I think it was last week, right? Or maybe the week before.
That's the not too long ago. Not too long.
Billy Stark saying, has she defended her title yet?
No, she ain't doing a damn thing.
Now, her and Willow just talking.
That would have been a good match, yeah.
Her and Athena just got the titles chilling. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I said. Since the very second they announced that title, I was just like, all right, Billy Stark, she's gonna win it. And Tony Khan keep doing that same thing with these tournaments, where it's like from the second he announced it, you already know who's going to win because they just. I'm not gonna get into it.
Yeah.
No, anyone that watches Ring of Honor kind of understands. It's just it doesn't feel like, especially recently. There's just no overall story. We haven't seen Dalton Castle in a little bit, in a few weeks, but we also haven't seen who is the on-air person from ECW, the old wrestler that sometimes pops up, who was supposed to be up there with Stokely, but Stokely's been on, regular television, AEW television for a bit.
Right, Stokely's supposed to be the general manager and.
But with somebody else. What was the other one? Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn.
Right. We haven't seen Jerry Lynn. Like if Jerry Lynn was just like their Ring of Honor, you could probably do an on-air character. Sorry, how does NXT do it? Do it? How does NXT do it? Does it? Huh? How does NXT do it? Like, how do they go about matches and everything? Because the Rock's daughter, isn't she their on-screen?
She's the GM. They you know what I mean, most of the time people just go to her to book matches and stuff like that. But again, with that, like they rotate, it's almost like they run it like SmackDown and Raw, where they rotate the roster every 2 weeks. So you get a set of people that'll fight 1 week and then they'll build story the next week and then you'll get another set of matches. They have a good rotation. So, you know what I mean? If you don't see these people wrestling this week, like Tony D'Angelo didn't wrestle this week, but he wrestled the week before. You know what I'm saying? Him and the family or somebody from the family wrestled in the first, spring break-in tournament. You got to see them in the first half. And then the second week, then it's a whole new roster of people doing this. You know what I mean? Obafemi came out. He fought Ivar yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Now Ivar is like, yo, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, I'm still here. I'm not done in NXT yet. I still want to crack at that North American title. But Ivar is, I don't even know if he got drafted to Raw or not. I think he got drafted, right? I'm not sure if they kept him or not, but he still has
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, so I think Odyssey Jones got picked up again on Raw. Like he hasn't wrestled one Raw match since last year. Alba Fire and Isla and Isla Dawn, she hasn't wrestled. They got drafted to SmackDown last year. Now they're over on Raw this year, and they get drafted to Raw. So now they don't even get to fight for the tag team titles, which will be on SmackDown at some point because they moved the rest of the tag team championships to SmackDown. So there's inconsistencies there too with with them and what they're trying to do. They're doing trades this week, so I guess have some more people on the roster that they want to trade. But
my understanding from it is none of the real big names have shifted as smaller things, and it's aligned with the NFL draft, but that not too much has been shaken up.
The draft
which, has its pros and cons, but it's a content thing. It seems like
this might have been the worst draft in WWE history. Honestly, I think this is.
They don't even really need to be doing this stuff anymore.
Yeah, I thought
it's a good idea. It's cool. It's a pretty neat idea.
I like it, but if you're gonna do it, move people around. Move Seth Rollins to Fridays, you know what I'm saying? Like him and Becky, let them fight people on SmackDown. Let us see them on a different brand. And we know it's Monday Night Rollins, but I don't need a whole another year of Monday Night Rollins again. You know what I'm saying? Coming out with the same shtick and move them over. Bring somebody else on Mondays so that way they can fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. The LA Knight thing, I think that's the one that pissed me off the most. Put LA Knight on Mondays. We know he's not going to win this world title from Cody. Put him on Monday so that way, the workman's title can move around and shift and let other people carry it. I don't see Damian Priest holding on to that title that long unless they prove us wrong with it. He's yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Damian Priest hold the title. I want to see him actually, have some great matches and great builds. But it's they don't even have any plans for him. And they haven't separated him from the rest of Judgment Day yet. And then you draft Judgment Day to Raw. Draft him to SmackDown and get them away from him so he's left there by himself. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. There's a lot of work to still be done with WWE still, too. They're all getting it together. It's a reset. The last 10 years of wrestling has, I guess it's they're trying to sunset the last 10 years of it and the people that were on top so that way they can bring these new people up. We'll see. I guess we'll see some stuff, but both companies, between the two top companies, they have work to do. And anybody that's gotten dropped, hey, man, you got an open door right to TNA. Like with Reggie, go to TNA, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go down there and get your stuff together. I'm sorry, Scripps. You know what I mean? Go down there. He boxed all this shit up. Go to TNA. Anybody that's getting cut, go to TNA from either company. Go fill that company up. Give us a third brand to watch. Give us something else to be excited about. All right. Mr. Aldezoff says, watch-alongs are always good. Man, they are. They're fun. I enjoy being here with you guys. Ballet says, Roman needs in need of some icy hot. You got the icy hot for him? She says, I like Shibata.
You should personally go deliver it.
Yes. You don't want to deliver it, Tati? Y'all can tag team the delivery?
No, because I see Kenny Omega after what happened last night.
Oh, okay.
He's in need of a nurse. Somebody to stay at the home.
Nurse Joy. Tati gonna be Nurse Joy for Kenny Omega. She gonna show up.
Hey, no problem.
Ballet says Takeshita, yes, Bolo, Shibata. And has Shibata and Takeshita fought each other yet since they've been there?
No.
Well, we need that. I'm gonna need that. They were treating Claudio like a goofy before he left. They absolutely did. Yeah, they did. You know what I mean? They had a lot of goofy shit. I'm trying to forget the Santino Marella era with him and I'm trying to forget that. His daughter is great. His daughter is absolutely amazing on NXT. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving him. I'm loving what's his name? Son what's his name? William Regal's son. That has the Heritage Cup.
Will Smith.
He's fucking amazing. No, I mean, look, if Jaden starts wrestling, I don't want to see it.
Jaden NXT.
Yeah, I think they keep trying to put. They tried to put Karate Kid 2 out again. That movie exists. It's floating somewhere, but from what I understand, they're shelving that and they're probably going to hide it inside of the what's the name? And they're doing a new Karate Kid with Jackie Chan playing his same character, and they're bringing the guy that plays Daniel over from the original movies to continue his role, and Daniel has Nick LaRusso.
I don't watch it, but they had like that YouTube Red show that went over to Netflix.
Cobra Kai, that shit is
Cobra Kai.
it's
Yeah,
amazing, man. Like, have
I'll
you seen it, Tati?
probably watch that at some point.
No, not my thing.
Man, listen, if you Jamar, if you love the original Karate Kid movies,
Didn't really, but I would appreciate it. Like it was enough that it's like it's one of those cultural heritage movies. You know, when there was only like 5 channels and something would be on. Like we all kind of knew about the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. Like
yeah, when I was a kid, it was the shit. So it was like, you know what I mean, from
Mr.
1 and 2.
Miyagi.
Yeah. So what they did was somebody made the premise was somebody made a YouTube video and they were saying how Daniel was the actual villain in it. And when you watched it, you believed it, right? Because he was like, you took dude's girlfriend, you antagonized him at the beach, and you know what I mean? Like, and you pissed him off, and then you know what I'm saying, you kept messing with him. So they took that whole premise and turned it into the show where Daniel was the like pretty much the villain and the asshole, and they the other guy who was the villain, he restarted the Cobra Kai thing, and then all the seasons have been really good. I haven't there was only one really big disappointment that I saw in it, and that was when one of the girls were removed from the show for no reason. Let's see. Mr. Ollie says,
I've heard
"LOL."
good things about it. I have.
It's really good, and it's
really
going to go into the movie. So after this next season, then it'll go into the movie. Ballet says, Alexis King is that dude. Yes, we love that haircut. We know Jake the Snake is over there secretly lining him up for that beard, Tati. Mr. Odezov says he is improving. Ballet says, yes, he is, Mr. Odezov. She said, get Jackson Perry. Yes, I'm calling him Jackson out of that group. Oh, they should call him Jackson Perry.
Oh, yeah.
Since they all using their full first names, you get a belt and you get a belt. You get a belt, Miss Odezov says. Ballet says, throw a bandana on MJF. No bandana on him.
Do-rag or a bandana?
She said a bandana.
I want to see him in a do-rag.
Oh no, do-rag MJF. Man, he gonna start acting like Vince. And we're gonna get a Vince version. He gonna walk down to the ring.
I want to see him like with Slim J in like a Wiggers group.
No.
Like a hip hop rigger group.
No, hey, look, they repackaging Slim J, man.
It'd be a Marky Mark ripoff and like
oh man, yo, you trying to ruin MJF, man.
Well, he's like from Long Island, so like I think of like the boy bands because here in Queens, like the women love the boy bands back then, like the NKOTB and whatnot. Oh, what was it? WC? Who was WCW? Their boy band.
3 count.
Yeah, we need a 3 count for today.
3
like,
count.
what would it be? What would that be? Oh my god. It would probably be like a Japanese boy band. Like today's
that would be funny.
Group would be like based
that would
around
be different, yeah.
A K-pop group that'll beat your ass. Yeah.
like singing and dancing in the ring and everything. Oh
yes.
Oh man.
Managed by the Rainmaker, managed by Okada. Let Okada make because he has all the money and shit. Like let him manage it. Oh,
someone has to make this happen.
That's great. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Ballet says, get well soon, Julia.
I know.
Mr. Odezov says, yo, Leo, can you share the screen real quick? Just want a sample of a Jeopardy game and see how it looks. Okay, I guess you have to send it to me somehow. Someone made a black movie one, Damien. Oh shit. Okay. The big ballet dancer says the big slow. Oh man, y'all getting on the big show, and Jericho had a match on that cruise. Look at her. She got the face looking to the side.
Yeah, they just should not have let him do it. Just
that cruise was sad. Jericho had just started going through all that stuff. Then he had that you know what I mean. He started having a nervous breakdown and had that and wore those ruby boots like he was finna go to Oz. Ballet says Lady Frost should get a win. She stayed losing on TV. I mean, there's plenty of people. Red Velvet needs a win bad too. Mr. Odezov said I never saw that cruise before. Mr. Odezov says ballet dancer. Somebody posted a clip of them getting in the ring. Mr. Odezov with the sad face. Oh man, you know what? We should start a fund so that way we can save money and go on this Jericho cruise next year. Mr. Odezov says where. Ballet said they had my man Hobbs involved in that damn match. Oh no. So all else
Why don't so I don't know if the cruise is like affiliated with AEW like that, but it's
No.
like why don't they show these things for the
No, it's
fans to see?
that's the thing that made Jericho leave
Somebody.
WWE. That was the thing that made Jericho leave WWE was Vince McMahon wouldn't let anybody go on the cruise, and Jericho wanted to take some guys on the cruise that really weren't getting used like that. And when Vince said no, that was pretty much it for Jericho and WWE at that point, without saying much.
I'm okay with it.
Go ahead.
I'm okay with it not being featured. I would much rather Ring of Honor somehow be tied in on like their main television shows, because I feel like that's like the disservice.
Yeah.
Because Jericho, whatever. I imagine like the stuff that comes out of it goes more towards Jericho's pocket, and possibly showing it on TV might give it even more. So I'm fine with that. But if you're gonna have this product and we take our time to watch it, and you know there is good stuff that happens on Ring of Honor, but you know this stuff happens in such a void. Like we know about Mr. Black Muertos. Like he's awesome. Hey, we knew about, or we got to see him before when he was that old character. I forgot the name
of it. Black Taurus.
You get blessed when you get to see something like that, and you have to really, chase this out. And like we watch it. People, thank you for joining us to watch it, but not even some of us who come to watch it with us really watch it. So.
Yeah, and I think we were all pissed off the same way that he didn't win that match because he put his hands.
Oh man, calling audible, calling audible. Like I get it. Like
my bad. His hands and hooves. Oh, for that boy. Oh man.
Oh, totally, absolutely.
A while ago, I was cracking up. Mr. All Days Off. She said the original Karate Kid was okay. I didn't watch the other movies. Yeah, 2 was okay. 3 was like, eh. But what I did like with Cobra Kai is that each season they brung back all the villains one by one from each one of the Karate Kid movies. You got to see the villains come back. You got to see the girlfriend come back from the original movie. They brung everybody back and they built story from like off of the original movies into this whole, Karate Kid universe. Now they're bringing in Jackie Chan from the other Karate Kid movie. So I like it, Like, and it's good. Ballet said, I said, what the hell is Hobbs doing in there, Mr. All Days Off? Mr. All Days Off said that's a good idea. K-pop team, LOL. Yes, Ballet said that's a good idea too. Tati, yes. Tati for the win for that. Yo, the K-pop group, I'm all for it. Now we got to put it together. We got to go find some dope wrestlers in New Japan or somewhere that would fit
somewhere.
And who could fit? What are the are Korean wrestlers? What Korean wrestlers are there?
Right. I can't even think of any.
Is there a Korean wrestling organization?
That I don't know.
We have we got
homework. We know about Japan. Obviously, everybody goes over there. So I'm not sure.
Now we got homework. We have to look it up, and then we have to Tati. Then we have to let Tati be the manager of the group and bring them over. Last time I think I sent Tati the StreamYard link to enter. Oh, okay. So I guess maybe I guess he wants to show the Jeopardy thing, Tati.
Oh, what are we doing?
Mr. All Days Off wants to show the Jeopardy thing. Maybe send him a link. Maybe he can show it to us.
And Mr. All Days Off, the ranking site that you mentioned, it showed when you were on the last time.
Give me a second. I'm gonna grab.
What was the name of that?
What did you say?
Previously, Mr. All Days Off showed us like a listing. He used a listing website to I think he had a bunch of dead men from different periods, and he was showing you how you could rank them. I was wondering what website you were using for that. Oh, Tiermaker. Thank you. Been meaning to ask you. Yeah, some of you, any of you who are working on things and are creative and you care to help someone out, If you're out there, please just let me know because I would love to get some help with different things. I'm not really a design type person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that I have like transformational scientists, but this was built out because of me building up an online school. So I have like a lot of material, like logos and things like built towards that. So
Mm-hmm.
I try to get started with like growing minds wrestling because the idea of the school is growing minds English, but I can't even figure out how to like overwrite English with like a wrestling like ECW style.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about you want to make like the ECW like logo with your
Oh, and this is like a logo, but the last part of it has like the old Academy or English, so I was gonna just cross it out and write wrestling over it.
okay.
But like,
No. You gotta use it.
It's a curved. It's already curved letters.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to like mask it and like make sure that the letters are along that whole thing and they're lined up well if you're going to do it that way. But I don't have the skill for it.
Okay, here is the Jeopardy for the Jeopardy link for this weekend. It looks like Mr. Adolf is showing us right now. So it's like black directors, songs, quotes, cast, and the year. Oh man, keep their heads ringing. Okay, man. All right, that's already one of those easy ones for me and for and Henny God. If Henny God was here, keep their heads ringing. Dr. Dre, that would be 1990. I believe Friday came out in what 90? Was it 96? I don't know if this is a year or what, but songs keep their head ringing. Dr. Dre Friday soundtrack. Yes.
I think Powder came out in 96. I downloaded that by the way.
It will probably be 94, 95 when Friday came out. So if I might be wrong on the year, but it's going to be one of those two.
Oh, speaking of some of those movies that we talked about the other day, like Phenomena, Party and Bullshit.
That's Biggie, 94, 93. Matter of fact, 93 because that's when Biggie Smalls, yeah, who's on the Who's the Man soundtrack, and it was also on Ready to Die too, right? Derek, Luke, Joy Bryant, and Sally Richardson. Shit. Oh man. Ooh, cast. This is a hard one right here.
Homeboys in Outer Space.
No, nah. Derek Luke is he was in quite a few. Man, and Sally Richardson. I can't think of this movie. I know the faces. Antoine Fisher Story. Damn it. All right.
That was a good movie.
It really was. Quotes. Make that money, girl. Don't let it make you. That would be the Players Club.
I'm not doing very well on this.
Let's see. Black directors for 100. The director made such films as Law Abiding Citizen and Straight Outta Compton. Oh, that would be F. Gary Gray. Yeah, see, this shit ain't fair. I watch movies. The year for 100.
This is one of my grandmother's favorite shows.
Fruitville Station. 2007. Jamar, 2013. Oh, I was off.
Damn.
Well, that was a
really off.
Crazy year for me.
Yeah. Oh, that was the rise of Michael B. Jordan at that time. Let's see.
That was a very crazy year for me.
Let's do quotes for 300.
No worries, Ballet.
Out of Pappy. That would be the movie Life. All right, black director.
We don't even get your voice, Mr. All Days Off.
200.
Sad.
Quotes. You are the perfect verse over a tight beat. Oh shit, that's shit. That would be Omar Is it Omar Epps? No, or I know the movie for that too. The Perfect Verse Over a Tight Beat. That is that wasn't Most Def, but he's in the same movie. And Queen Latifah's in the movie.
Not drum me right now.
Damn it, what's the name of the movie? I love it's Brown Sugar. Ha! That's the name of the movie. I took a long time, but that was
Jamar, we sitting this out, huh?
I'm impressed. I'm totally effing on this one.
She said, "Are there any questions?" Just say something. A year. Girls Trip. Oh shit. 2017.
I was thinking 2017. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Black directors for 200. Head of State and Top 5. Oh man. That
Head of State.
Yeah, Head of State starred Chris Rock in it. I remember that. It wasn't Spike Lee, I don't think, right? Let's Top 5. I can't remember who the director was for that one.
Jim something?
Chris Rock.
Really? Chris Rock? Okay.
I knew they were in a Chris Rock movie. Let's see. Songs for 300. Let It Flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. I'm singing it. And
let it flow, let yourself go, slow and low. That is the tempo.
Jamar, any ideas? I can't remember.
I can think of a bunch of let it flows.
Tony Braxton, Waiting to Exhale. Allah, how did I not get that voice? All right, songs for 400. Hopeless. They say I'm hopeless. That's on the.
I see. Sorry.
That's on the I know the sound. It's on the Love Jones soundtrack, but I can't remember the artist. Damn it! Why can't I remember the artist? Deion Ferris, Love Jones. See, at least I knew what album it was on. The year for 300. The Five Bloods. Oh man, one of the most that was 2022. That was pandemic, during the pandemic era. Maybe 2022, 2021. 2020. I was close, but he's subtracting points. I forgot this is Jeopardy. Ballet is playing too. Let's see. Cast for 200.
Ballet, get up here.
Nick Cannon and Orlando Jones and Zoe Saldana. Drumline.
I just mentioned that one. Or I mentioned it earlier, sorry.
Let's see. Quotes for 400. I ain't stupid, you stupid. Stupid. Oh man. That's next Friday. Oh, Crooklyn. Oh, that's not fair. They said that in Next Friday too. They did. Remember the Jokers? They said that in Next Friday too.
So as you're on a selection, when you plus or minus it, regardless, it just knows to add that amount.
Yeah, I guess he I don't know where he found this what's the name from. He told us the last time.
It's like a website. He mentioned the tier maker. I really want to do something with you all with that.
Let's see. Cast for 300. Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, and Jodie Foster. Ooh, I know this movie.
Jodie Foster,
not the Bone Collector. Is the Bone Collector? I can't remember. Inside Man.
Who was in the Bone Collector? That was
let's see.
there's another black man, wasn't it?
Yeah. Quotes for 500. You want to smell my punani? Oh, that's poetic justice. Give my points back. I murdered those. Let's see. Black directors for 300. This is the life.
Denzel Washington.
As a director, he directed that one. This Is the Life, and Selma, and in the 13th.
You mentioned them earlier.
Ava
Oh,
DuVernay.
sorry. I'm wrong on that. I thought you had.
All right. Cast for 400. Jonathan Majors, Zazie Beetz, Regina King, and Idris Elba. Shit. I should know this one. Damn, I can't remember this one. Jamar, you got any guesses?
No, but I have to imagine it's good, whatever it is.
The harder
Where they fall. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the comments is hilarious. Hold up. I'm scrolling back.
It's a bad movie.
Yeah, she's
It's a good cast.
Oh man, the year for 400. Moonlight.
Oh, I was in China when this came out, or Taiwan when this came out. This is after 2020, I think. 2021, 2022?
Nah, it's before that because those what's the names are still floating around. I'm gonna say 2018 or 2016 or 2018. I'm gonna say 2018.
You're saying before the pandemic?
Yeah, I think Moonlight came out before the pandemic.
Then I would say 2019 if that's the case.
2016. I was close. I should have went with that one at first. Let's see. Black directors for 400.
2016.
Scary movie,
wow.
and I'm gonna get you, sucker. Oh, that's Keenan Ivory Wayans.
2016. Moonlight was such a good movie. I was shocked. I went into that not realizing what it was, just knowing that there was a black movie being shown in Taiwan. And then afterwards being amazed that black movie was being shown in Taiwan. I was like, and in like just regular public theaters, I was not expecting
that. Songs for 500. Hustler's Ambition, 50 Cent. Let's see. The year for 500. Black Dynamite. Oh shit. Black Dynamite is 20. Man, I should know this one because I watch it all of the time. But that doesn't mean I remember the year. I remember they brung me the I had it before it came out. 20. I'm gonna say 2012. 2009. Shit, early as hell. All right. Well, we have let's see, the cast for 500. Lose all my points. Tika Sumpter and Parker Sawyers. Shit. I can't think of anything. Southside with you. All right, and the last one, black directors for 500. The Learning Tree.
Jericho.
I said Jericho. No, it's not Jericho.
Oh god.
Oh man, yeah, Jericho.
Cody Luther King.
Oh no. Gordon Parks. Good question though.
Tati, with the Cody Luther King, there's like a song and a parody.
Oh yeah.
It's the thing. It's, you know, the idea of it is kind of just silliness, but whoever put the parody together, and there's one particular video that I can't find and I wanted to show you. I saw it, and it encapsulates why it's a thing.
Holy shit.
Otherwise, it doesn't mean anything.
Y'all got me on here. Oh, look, he's putting everybody's name there.
This is a website. You're using a website?
I guess he is. Let's see. Let's start with radio hits for 100. 90s radio hits. Sometimes. Shit.
Are we saying the artist or?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Britney Spears.
Oh, there you go, Tati.
I knew something.
Let's see. Go ahead, Tati. You got to pick the next one.
90s radio hits.
Tupac on Machiavelli. I cheated. 106 in park hits for 100.
What does that mean?
Songs that were 150. Oh, that's easy. Mr. 106 in Park himself, Bow Wow. First album. That was his first single. 2000s R&B and rapper collab for 200. I'm Real. Oh, that's Ja Rule and Ashanti.
Hmm.
The way. Oh, Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez. Oh shit, I fucked up. What? No. Ashanti's vocals are on that record. So does that count? Because she wrote all of Jennifer Lopez's music, and her vocals are still on the record, and that was technically she's still on that song, although Jennifer Lopez did get credit for it. Look it up. Oh, you're not giving me the points for it. All right, 90s group hits 400. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Nirvana.
Tati beat me to it. Go
I
ahead.
still remember when that came out. Oh, just like it being a
90s
thing.
group hits 200.
Walking in the hallways, the song
Next.
just existing.
Standing real close. That song is still nasty as fuck. Let's see. 2000s R&B and rapper collab for 100. What's Love? That's Ashanti
Ashanti.
and Ja Rule.
Fat.
No, Fat Joe. Fat Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, I gave it. She did get it. You stopped though, Tati. You stopped. All right, TR. Oh, go ahead, Tati. I'm sorry. You got to pick the category.
2000s R&B rapper or collabs 300. Nelly and Kelly Rowland.
Oh, Tati's killing these.
400. Tamina and Fabulous.
Shit. You smoking me in the music category.
500. Ludacris and Sierra.
She smoked that one.
Nice when you can go on a run.
90s radio hits.
That would be the Beastie Boys. '90s radio hits for 400.
Don't speak. Da, na, 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 na. No, 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 no. Yeah. Don't ask me cause it hurts. No one?
Not sure.
Don't speak. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah,
you don't
that's
gotta.
You have a guess, Jamar? You have...
Oh, I know this one.
Huh?
You know the name?
Oh, I know this one. This one is
You're on the board.
No Doubt.
There you go. Yeah. Gwen Stefani herself.
All right, go ahead, Tati.
90s radio hits 500.
Oh, that one's
shit.
3 letters. Michael Stipe. He was rumored to have a thing with the lead singer of the Smiths. Yeah. Losing my religion.
I don't remember.
It's REM. This one's REM.
Jamar, weren't you saying answers too?
You are on
a
the
couple
board.
of points up on there.
I'm not like a player of game. Like, I don't know. Like, if I know him, I know him.
All right. Well, it's on you. Pick one, Jamar.
Oh, I'm sorry. TRL hits 100.
Bye. That would be... Oh, shit. You beat me to it. Go ahead.
Those are my boys.
Just thinking about them from earlier. Bye.
Go ahead, Tati.
TRL hits 200. Backstreet Boys.
Very
one
cute.
after the other. Easy. She gonna kill all of these boy band ones.
300.
This was also my
That's Tom Cruise. No, not Tom.
Tom,
Tom Green.
Yeah. It's just a stupid time. That was just dumb.
You could tell the shit I was listening
People
to.
like Tom Green.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm not a
Tom
fan.
Green.
106 in
I
Park.
know, like he's
100.
just that type of person. It's making me smile though.
Through the Wire. Oh, that's
Kanye.
Beat me to it. Kanye West.
If you said East, I might have taken points off of that.
300. Rihanna. 400.
I don't know why ballet dancers got the head down.
Soldier Boy.
Oh shit, she beat me to it again. Good one.
Tati's coming back. Look at this.
500.
She didn't run away with it.
Little Mama.
Oh yeah, Little Mama and for double points.
Oh, the remix.
Yeah,
with, Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
Give her extra points. Give her extra points for that one. I love that song. I love that stupid song.
Ahead, Tati.
90s group hits. 300. Spice Girls.
Damn. I'm getting smoked in the music category.
400.
Oh, that's
that weird black guy. Oh, what's his name?
So for real.
Something? Oh,
I wouldn't have remembered his name.
My love. Yeah. TRL hits for 400. Let me blow your mind. Oh, that's that's Eve and Gwen Stefani, right?
Oh,
I don't remember that song.
Let me blow your mind. Yeah, you don't remember that? The Dr. Dre produced that one. Let's see, 90s group hits for 500. Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
I know this one too. Counting Crows.
Oh man.
Smooth Criminal rock cover. Oh shit. Who redid this?
Oh my gosh.
I remember this.
Don't say it. I know this one. Oh gosh.
Oh, I know this one too. I can't think of the name.
I see the music video playing in my head right now, and I just can't think of their names.
Not LFI, not
Alien Ant Farm.
Oh, I just not paying attention to y'all putting the answers in the comments.
Nah, I just remembered. I saw Alan, and I was like, wait a minute. And I said, wait a minute, the Alien Ant Farm. All right, you're gonna have to save some of these for Saturday, man.
That was a while ago.
Pay-per-view. You killed it with these.
I would really like to do a list. I would really like to sit down with you guys and like take a look at the. I actually like to really look and see what the women's division looks like with AEW.
Oh, here we go right here. Look, women in wrestling 400. Go ahead.
What's the first category?
Black celeb athletes. The second one is Name the Stable. This AEW star will knock your teeth out and put them back in for a fee.
Dr. Isaac Yankum.
Britt Baker.
DM.
Oh, that's the other doctor character in wrestling. No one else. No one. Dr. Isaac. He used to be big. Whatever happened to Dr. Isaac Yankum?
Hey, just put number 4 as the chat.
I was just about to say, like, how. So the way we're playing it right now is how we're gonna do it for Saturday, or like what?
I guess.
It'd be good for him to come up as a host.
Right, because people who on the chat could come up and be able to shout out their answers, because the chat is not as quick as us answering the questions. So women in wrestling 200.
She was the first ever AEW
Riho?
Riho.
Yeah, I definitely would have lost that one.
For the AEW one, I'll do just for women in wrestling.
That was
so
next. You're picking the next category.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 300.
Miss Woman was a valet for HBK, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Goldust all throughout the area.
Sensational Sherry? Oh
no, that's
Marlena.
Marlena. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
who is it? Goldust.
What happened?
Luna.
Oh!
God.
You're right. That was Luna.
She was on a UWF.
This one's to you too.
I guess 400.
The Daily Double. The classic ladder match between Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys at No Mercy 1999 was the finale of the TIT. What does TIT stand for?
Wait, classic ladder match. The final of the something informational tournament?
Wait, what?
TIT. What does TIT stand for? Tory International Tournament?
Wasn't Terry Runnels was doing
Terry?
Something.
Invitational Tournament?
The Terry Invitational.
Oh, do I?
Ballet said boobs.
Oh, again, sorry. For me, the King, even as a young person, I could not stand him.
I cannot believe I got Luna wrong. How did
Jerry and Heyman. Sorry. Who were we talking about? We were talking about announcers, and someone said Lawler, but I could not stand him.
Jerry Lawler.
Holy shit! The chat
woman made her
not to stop the game. They said somebody in the chat said that Ethan Page is done with AEW.
Oh, I'm not surprised. He ended up winning a title at another promotion a few weeks ago. I gotta see that though. If did he say it or someone else saying it?
Somebody in the chat said it, but I don't see it posted on his account on X.
Maybe on YouTube, because he's really active on YouTube.
WWE return. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know at all. I wasn't watching in 2012. I'm pretty sure. No, I was not watching in 2012 at all.
No, I don't want to say anything because I think I'm gonna get it wrong.
Don't say China.
The woman who made her return in the 2012 Royal Rumble.
Charles says Trish.
He's probably right. 2012.
Karma.
Oh my God.
Come back at that point. I forgot about that.
Wasn't even thinking about her.
What's the Shield? Oh, there. Is it the show?
The Shield.
Right, the show or the
Star was the first victim to receive the
the Shield
finisher at the Survivor Series of 2012. Oh shit! I just seen it. I just saw it on TV too.
It wasn't Angle, was it?
Hey, I don't want to shout anything out because I'm already a negative.
I forget. Who did I see get the triple power bomb?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
The chat says Ryback.
Yeah.
All right, the chat get a point.
All right. Somebody from the chat pick something really quickly.
Go ahead, do 200. Shield.
This legend filled in for Roman Reigns for a 6-man tag team main event at TLC 2017. That would be Kurt Angle, right?
Yeah.
Who am I by my attire for 100? Pink and black singlet, leather jacket. Oh, Bret Hart.
I thought we was gonna see a picture.
Black. Let's go with
That'd be cool.
Name the stable for 100. Samuel Guevara, Daniel Garcia, Jake Hager, Chris Jericho, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker. That would be the
JS.
Yeah, Jericho Appreciation Society.
You're missing one person though.
Tati called it. She said JAS.
No. I mean, you're missing a person. You're missing
Anna J.
Anna J.
Mm-hmm. Name the
That's a
stable
very good
200.
one because it's not Inner Circle. You might jump at Inner Circle.
The
Spirit Squad.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Forgot about them. That's a good one.
300.
Oh, that's the
Main Event Mafia.
You beat me to it.
Okay,
I don't even know that. But that was such a big thing that came out of my head. 400. Oh, that was the guys that weren't anything. Like they were the.
They weren't anything.
Like I don't want to say the name. It was like the.
Oh my god, I hated that group so much.
I can't think of the name. Oh god.
Anyone in the chat, Charles? I'm so unsure about it. I have a guess, but I'm so unsure. Oh, the Outcasts. Okay, not what I thought.
The social
Outcasts.
Give that to the chat, Charles.
I remember that group. All right, I know of that group, I should say.
Name a stable for 500. Ken Shamrock, Paul White, Tested Mankind.
What do they call themselves? That stupid name.
Charles Wilkes says the Union.
Yeah.
There we go.
It has like some kind of like the what is the? How do you spell that out? What does it mean? Like there's some kind of acronym to that, isn't there? Like it spells out something.
Oh, I don't know.
Anybody in the chat? Okay, Big Show was no match for this. Oh, that's Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd.
Who am I by my attire for 200? Perm, black hair, white and gold tights, Iron Sheik style boots, and Francesca. Oh, that's Xavier Woods.
Okay, very good, very very good, sir.
Let's see. Who am I by my attire for 300? White boots, gum in my mouth, towel in my hand, neon green singlet, Mr. Perfect. I'm cheating at this point. I look like everybody say I look like Xavier Woods because of my hair. Let's see. The Shield for 300. Let's make it harder. This member is the only one. That would be Seth Rollins.
Just thinking of his indie name.
Black celeb athletes for 200. DDP recruited the help of this NBA legend to take on. Oh, that would be
Karl Malone.
Do it. Yes.
One of the greatest matches of all time.
300.
That match was fun. This future king was spotted in the front row of Raw in 2003 in the same arena he would play in for years.
Oh Lord, I'm not going to
LeBron James.
Really? Okay.
Who am I by my attire for 400? Black sunglasses, blue tights, white boots, large tie-dye shirt.
Ziggler. Oh no. Fuck.
Mick Foley, do love. Let's see. Let's go for who am I by my attire for 500? White stars on my chest, yellow half moon on my belly. Oh, that's
Kamala.
Tati got it. Look, she done brung herself back again. Go ahead, Tati.
Damn. The Shield 400.
The Shield battle is 3-man stable back at Payback 2014. That would be the Wyatt family. Oh shit.
2014. Damn, I don't want to say because I might be wrong.
3-man stable, was that with CM Punk?
Oh, wait a minute. Was it the Evolution?
Evolution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah, that was when what's the name? Randy was already gone too.
500.
Mhm. This member was the first to become a Triple Crown and Grand Slam champion in WWE.
In WWE. So would that be
Moxley? Let's see. Okay, Black Celeb athletes for 400.
wait?
This NFL legend to the ring at WrestleMania 11. That would be Lawrence Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know your names.
Black Celeb athletes for 500. Daily Double. This future NBA star caused a controversy by dropping an N-word during Miz TV on Raw in 2017.
Huh?
Shit. Oh man. I know this one too.
Was the N-word nappy?
No.
What kind of controversy would be
NBA.
caused by saying nappy on TV?
Who is that?
Oh, that's what's his name?
He has a dad that's kind of crazy, right?
That's he's one of the Ball brothers. The good one actually, the best one. He plays for the Charlotte.
I gotta find that clip.
He plays for the Charlotte Hornets.
I don't know these sports people.
LaMelo. Or is it LaMelo Ball? I believe so, right?
I don't know if I've seen him before.
Yep, LaMelo Ball.
I would have a slight tweak for the outfits. I think it would have been cool to like see pictures of him.
See, I said LaMelo. I knew
either or, really.
It's Gio LaMelo and what's the name?
I don't really remember that happening though, but I probably saw
I do.
it.
It was like right when they came, and the Ball, the whole Ball family was there, and then they
was the dad there too?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing something in my mind right now.
You do realize when you go over the comments, there's going to be a whole bunch. You're just going to be like Charles White's Eve, ballet dancer Eve, ballet dancer Gwen Stefani, Charles Wick Eve, and Gwen, the Great 5'9" Gwen.
Oh, by the way, you guys, it's not me doing the game. It's Mr. All Days Off who's doing the game. So he got the board. So I don't know what questions are up or anything.
Oh, our Core Sports Network.
Wait, hold on.
Losing. LOL. Tati.
Mr. All Days Off, do you have music? Oh God, that's funny.
Tati was in the top right. That's how you know.
Mr. All Days Off, where you at?
That's how you know that you dedicated when you.
We want to do another.
We
want to do another game.
I'm about to eat. She said we want to do another game. I gotta go.
Let's do one more. I'm hungry too, but I'm having fun with this.
This is fun. You gonna make this man work overtime for
Charles says wants to do a music one. I want to do a music
one. They say always keep them wanting. Always keep them wanting. This is the moment in time. Like if I was in a classroom, this is the moment where I'd be like, kind of like, "You sure you guys want it?" And then like kind of pull it away because like you always want to with the class. You always want to keep them from getting bored from something because once they do, you just never get it back. So you always want them like hooked on that bit. You know you got them over again. You're like, okay, next time.
Okay, so real quick, the Ethan Page, I don't see him saying it, but what they're saying is that they removed him from the roster page. But I don't hear him. I mean, I don't see that he said anything. And this is crazy too, because they were really pushing him late last year. And I don't know what happened.
Well, the last thing was Sky came back, was in his corner.
Oh yeah, Scorpio Sky.
Like, who was he fighting? He was like, it was Tony Nese.
Tony Nese. That was a really great match. It was an I Quit match.
Yeah, that was good. And that was what was Stokely doing around that time? Was he goofing with Samoa Joe?
That was a little bit before that. A little
I
bit
just remember
before that.
something in that particular
Okay.
pay per view. Stokely was a character, but yeah, that was like the last time I feel like he's done
Okay.
anything big.
So okay, he says Jeopardy Lab. So we can make our own stuff. If that's the case, I would like to make something and like how we did trivia night like a month ago or whatever it was. Do something like that again. But I want to make something. I want to make something. I'm gonna do that. Let me see how quick I can get one of those things done, and maybe we can do something on Sunday and do the gift card thing again. I'll see what I can wrap up for Sunday.
Well, I believe in you. I just want you to know that.
Thank you. Johnny says Jamar did an excellent job on that trivia. I forgot about those music.
Everybody else.
Valley says Carmelo Anthony. Okay, Mr. Alexander said you can make your own. Transformational scientist says not at all. Oh, it's simple. Yeah, but you just have to like kind of put them in a way where it's like the harder questions are worth more. So like that. And so Leo likes, wait, Tati, I get it. And Tati went for Nelly and Kelly Rowland. Man, I was watching something about that the other day. So that was fresh in my mind still. A lot of those songs that was on the game, I still listen to.
Hmm.
This is the 90s ones. The one that you was getting, Jamar, those were the ones I just couldn't remember the artist names.
And some of the ones that came up, like just for me, I was luxuriating in like just remembering those moments, like when
Mm.
songs were popular, and like I a lot of it was like intermediate school and high school, and like being with friends and everything. Just
Mm-hmm.
real quick, I finished The Boys season 3. I'm starting like the
Yes.
very good, very
The
very
new
good.
season's coming out. Damn, I forgot what day. I just saw the commercial earlier. June something. Can't remember.
That's good to
June
know because
something.
I did enjoy it. I watched episode 8 of the X-Men. Holy crap, still super, super strong. Great season. I don't know why they got rid of that black guy. What was the issue? The guy who pretty much drove X-Men 97. What
Oh, I
happened?
didn't see yesterday's episode.
Oh, you haven't? I'm not saying anything. Of course, I wouldn't say anything anyway. It's just still super, super good. I'm going to
Oh
rewatch it.
yeah, I got caught up with Family Guy last night, so I didn't
Oh
even.
my God.
I don't know. I'm like really behind with Family Guy. Well, for the last season, so I was like, you know what? Let me watch something funny before I go to bed. And I was gonna watch X-Men during work this morning, but then I got caught up with too much work. So yeah,
Now, do you watch Gen V?
I want to. I hear a lot of mixed reviews about it. A lot of people, in comparison to the
It's
boys, are not
different.
feeling it. So I don't know.
Oh, it's different.
I want to give it a try. I'm thinking. I mean, if it's related to what's going to be happening to the new season,
Mm.
then I think I'll watch it before the new season come out.
Well, there's a strong black character in it that with uh I don't want to say too much. I would say give the first episode a try and see what you think. I'm only
Is
in
it?
the
It's a black
second
guy.
episode.
It's a black guy, right? The young
A
black
black
guy.
woman. Well, there's a black
Oh.
male character, and he also kind of presents himself later on. But there's a female protagonist. Excuse me, female protagonist
Because I
who.
know the black guy. He recently passed away from a motorcycle accident. I knew he was on there, and I like him.
Oh,
I thought,
somebody had mentioned. Yes, I don't know anything about it, but I think I did hear about that, and I think if it is that fellow, then it is sad, and it's not a character that
that
they can.
man, that broke me when I saw the news. I was like, "That's my boy." I absolutely loved him in the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. He was really really good on that. Really, he was 27 years old when he passed away. Very young, very young. Charles said I forgot about the union. See, I remember, but I couldn't think of the name. And I was like, it's some type of like something related to being political or whatever, but I
Mm.
couldn't think of the actual word union. I don't know if it's an acronym for anything though. I
Oh, I
can't
might be
imagine what
thinking
that
of
would
an.
be.
Yeah, I might be thinking of the other one with Mick Foley, like when. Oh, there was another group. Oh no, it did. The Union of People You Ought to Respect.
What?
The Union of People You Ought to Respect, son, or you up. Oh wait, this is something else. That was up yours. No, the Union, aka Union of People You Ought to Respect,
I
or
guess
up
it's not an
yours.
acronym. I guess it's just some kind of I don't know, some kind of tagline.
Yeah, so like they spelled it out, and then the Union of People You Ought to Respect became Up Yours, and Up
Hmm.
Yours was the acronym. Okay, there you go. That's the weird craziness behind that stupid name.
Oh, Charles says, dang, time flies. It sure does. Ballet dancer got a surprise face. Mr. Alden's said, y'all did good. I'm impressed. I wonder what Tati can cook up for Jeopardy. I suck in Disney. I'm probably going to leave Disney alone. You guys were so stuck with the Disney questions during the trivia. I was just like, I was so surprised. I'm really surprised to see y'all so stuck about Disney.
That shit was
Ballet said we got time on Saturday.
mm-hmm.
Maybe we can do well, I was gonna say like after Collision. I don't know because like I know everybody is gonna be watching Payback and what Payback?
But I mean,
Is
it's
it
over
Payback?
early though.
Backlash?
It's over early
Huh?
though. It's over early though.
What are you talking about?
Backlash.
Right, but then we got Collision a little bit after that.
Not in the
Um,
daytime. Collision is what? After what? It's 3 o'clock by the time what? Or it'll be 4 o'clock by the time it's over. Yeah, I guess you're right. If it's 4 hours, Backlash, you think it'd be 3 hours or 4 hours? Because they
yeah,
only got what, six
there's
matches.
like 3 matches on there, so I don't know. I
It's
have
like three
no
matches.
clue. I mean, tomorrow SmackDown, we'll see what else is on there, but
How are you guys feeling about the pay-per-view?
eh,
It's whatever.
eh.
I'm not too excited about it
I
personally.
don't
Okay.
hear
Yeah.
not one person saying they're excited about it.
It is what it is because we know the outcomes. It's like nobody's going to. I don't see anything changing unless they give the championship to Jay Uso already. But I mean that'll be stupid because Damian didn't even defend it yet, really. So, but I can see. But Jay Uso they are featuring him as the number one draft pick for Raw. So unless they start a feud between Jay Uso and Damian Priest, who seems to be getting ready to turn face anyway. I don't know. Maybe he loses and he loses it with the Judgment Day and they break up and then he has to fight to get the title back again. He was Wile E. Coyote for a year. Why not?
Okay, Mr.
Ballet
Ollie's
said,
also
"Look at
said
what I
Jamar
wrote."
is right about the union. Uh, let's see. Johnny says, "LOL." Now that I think about it, Leo and Tati can that be what Tony Khan's booking, New Union, Omega, FTR, and two last person versus the Bucks and Jack Perry and Okada. It might be that honestly, it really felt more like Kenny was being written off to me. What do you think?
Yeah, it's Kenny getting written off TV for a while. He's going into have his surgery or whatever. This was his swan song and getting written off. They booted him out of the elite. This was the final thing.
Right,
TNA
because
night.
like the last time we saw him, he was supposed to team up with Jericho for some tag match. Oh yeah, they were supposed to go against Big Bill and Ricky, but then he obviously has been ill since then. So it's not like he was written off TV or whatever. So this was, I feel like them putting him off TV, and maybe the Young Bucks and them is going to just get absolutely more dreadful than they are, if that's even possible, before we actually have like some type of super team. Baby faces come together and I don't know, whoop their asses by the end of the summer, I guess, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
My dream and hope is that we're being worked ultimately, like Omega, who has been very sick, is, you know, thankfully gotten like he got help, and maybe he's better than like expected for him to be able to take bumps and to do some of the things he did yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
that like, you know, this is all just like kind of like leading us towards a certain place. I really loved his speech, and I really think like he really still speaks, and when he speaks, it's like he is a voice of AEW, like a
Yeah.
real tried and true voice of that place. So like having him getting beaten up really put a lot of that fire behind the group. So hopefully he's
Mm-hmm.
not that bad off.
I agree.
I hope not. I hope so, but it's looking like he's
James wants us to play another round. Honestly, it was Mr. All Days Off doing it, so I don't even know where to begin. So if I were to do it, then I would see the answers, right? I'm guessing. I don't really know.
Well, you can practice now. There's is it done through a website, Mr. All Days Off?
Yeah, he said it. I have to go back in the comments. He said what it was. I didn't write it down though. Definitely gonna make another. I'll make another one so we can do Saturday, I guess. It'll have to be after one of those shows on Saturday because like I think people's gonna be a little too focused on the shows and maybe not feel fair if they're not paying attention to answer questions. So I don't know. Guess we can do it after.
So when you is that?
Um,
Oh, sorry.
because I'm not familiar with it. He said Jeopardy Labs.
Hey, Mr. All Days Off, did you screen share? Did you screen share the thing, or did you use it through like
No, he
uh,
screen share. Like he
slides?
put it on. He put it on, and then I just shared it so you guys can see it on the stream.
I'm just wondering like what his presentation was. Like, did he do it through? You don't do it through slides, right? It was just straight through screen share.
That's the issue that I'm having with my StreamYard, where I'm having issues sharing my screen. So I don't know if I could do it. I'll once the stream is over, I'll figure that out and see how that's going to work. Let's see. Collision is like 8 Eastern, and Backlash will end in like 3.5 hours. I don't remember what time. I think I got the wrong time for Backlash. Is it like 12:30? I think I heard 12:30. Not sure.
I don't think I'll
James
be
L
watching it
says, then
honestly.
we can head to bed. Mr. Aldeson says the crowd loved Jeopardy. Yeah, it seemed fun. Tony cut the shit. I missed that. Oh yeah, from Jade. Let's see. Johnny says, "Oh, there you go."
Mm. So like just it has now how do I stop it? So
It's
to
just I don't know. I know how to do it, but I have an issue doing it on my PC. I don't know why, but I'll play around with it later and just to make sure that before we actually do this next time.
do you have two monitors?
Not for my home PC, just one. I'll figure it out.
Oh, where there's a will,
Let's
there's a
see.
way.
How do you feel about the thing with Cassidy and Don Callis, Tati and Leo Jamar, and then saying Chucky Taylor is retiring? I thought it was a little weird to see Orange Cassidy leave with Don Callis and Chuck Taylor retiring. I mean, I I had nothing to say about that because we haven't seen him in the ring for so long that it really kind of felt like he already did. I
I
don't know.
don't know Chuck Taylor's past. I hear like he's done a lot in like PWG or something. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's known. So like if it was a real thing, like people probably would have spoken about it.
Right.
Uh I like the idea of Don Callis kind of trying to like leech on to somebody when they're at their lowest point. I don't know what is going to come about of it, but I like that they're trying to tell a story. Although I wish it wasn't. I think this was it looked like they wanted to have that brawl for Daly's place, so they kind of like sped things up a bit. I wish they had just said, we're just gonna go slow and okay, we know about Daly's place, but whatever, we'll miss it this time and like slowly build. But I wish they took a little more time with it. Just curious. I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I want to figure out how we'll do that on Saturday, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure they already have some of them where um you could just find one of the games somebody already made it, because that would be easy too. But we'll see.
I found the tier
Jamar
maker,
was
but the
searching
tier's a little different.
who's on the AEW roster. You looked at the roster, Jamar, to see if he was there?
Oh, well, it's something I'd like to do with all of you, or you guys, like a part of it, is like really looking at the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Like looking at the women's roster and but using the tier list that was mentioned before and like creating it so that we can kind of like take a look and see who's actually being used, who's like at the upper echelon, who's like like basically who's not being around and could probably leave, or who's here who should be still around, who's being used and is at the lower rankings, who's being paid attention to. Because it's talked about how AEW has a huge roster, but it's big, but who's really being used? And I thought it'd be nice to have a conversation to like really look and see like who's actually being used versus like who's just around in the company.
Right.
Like when was the last time we saw the Blade? We saw a Butcher show up every once in a while, but even in that like tag team, like the Butcher had a few matches where he had the Tony Khan thing where he got to lose like 3 or 4 times on TV, and a Butcher we just haven't seen. Sorry, the Blade we haven't seen.
All right, so Mr. Alizov says, does anybody want to play one more?
I'm trying to get some food real quick. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can just order it real quick since we still on.
What about you, Jamar? Would you like to play one more round before we go?
I can take a look. Again, I'm
all right, Mr. Alizov, bring on another game.
Oh, for my students, I used to use a program called Quizlet.
That sounds familiar.
And we used to have another one, Quizlet and something else. I used to love those. No, you can always find me on Transformational Scientists. I don't have much social media at the moment. But Transformational Scientists with a period between the two at Gmail. You can always email me.
All right, we got another game. Shit, why can't I see the... What's the... I could barely see the... Okay, B-level pay-per-view main events, big meaty men, unscramble WWE women's names, Undertaker gimmick matches, and who's missing from the stable. Okay.
You start it off?
Let's do big meaty man for 100.
All of us at the same time? All right, fair enough.
And went by the Samoan Bulldozer in WWE.
Was that the one that went against John Cena? That guy?
Solo Sikoa?
No. Sorry, not the one I'm speaking of. The one, no, earlier John Cena, like the one the face paint, Umaga. Was it Umaga?
Fuck.
Mhm.
Oh wow,
Ugh.
the face paint guy. Sorry, Umaga. So sorry. So disrespectful. Go to 200. We can all do big medium and 200.
Somebody called this big meaty man's mama.
Would that be Mr.
Oh my God, Brodus Clay. There we go.
Oh, okay.
All I can see him doing is that stupid dance.
The
Like, God, I can't stand
Funkasaurus.
it.
The
Right,
Funkasaurus.
cat is the one that makes me think of
Big
Boss
meaty
Mama.
man for 300.
King
Defeated Hulk.
Kong Bundy?
Shit.
No.
Wait. 93.
King of the first one was Duggan.
The one after that was Macho. 93.
Sid Vicious? Oh, Yokozuna.
Oh my God.
Oh, who else? Who else could it have been? That's good. That's very good.
All right, go for 400.
Who else could it have been?
Fourth victim at WrestleMania.
Gonzalez?
Nah, you
He's not big meaty.
gotta have some weight on him.
Okay. Shit.
Undertaker. I'm thinking.
What year was this?
Fourth victim at King Kong Bundy. I knew it. I should have said it.
Oh, from before. Okay.
500.
Tag team entertain the 90s WA fan with their hip hop antics. Oh, Men on a Mission.
That's too meaty for me.
Big Vis and the other guy. Let's see. Unscrambled WWE women's names. I'm pretty good at unscrambling. Nia Jax. 200.
Zoe Starks.
Shit. Good job. Go ahead.
Do 300.
Oh, so sorry. 300. Nikki James.
Kiana James.
Kiana.
$400.
Maxine Dupree. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
yes, there we go.
Right.
There we go.
Good job.
500. Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green.
This is slanted. I'm not a WWE person. You're hurting me.
Who's missing from the stable? 100.
Farouk.
Oh,
wait, this is after. Shit.
Kama
Mustafa. She had it right. The Godfather.
Oh, I thought we had to be specific.
Yeah, but it would have been Kama Mustafa.
Does it work?
Right.
Yeah, it should work. Yeah.
Go ahead, Tati.
200.
Brian Pillman.
Very good.
300. Godfather Steven Richards. I know this one. This is
Oh,
oh shit. Steven Richards, the Godfather, Bull
Oh,
Buchanan,
shit.
Ivory, and shit. I can't remember the last person in this group. I just saw them. This was Right
It
to
wasn't
Censor.
the Deacon. He never showed up in that.
Who's the last person in Right to Censor?
oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh no, you mentioned Bull Buchanan.
What? Who could we be missing?
Val Venus.
Oh my God!
He actually lived that character in real life. 400.
You porn dude, yeah.
Joseph Mercury, Luke
CM
Gallows.
CM Punk.
Good job. Straight Edge Society. Damn, I didn't know stuff. I forgot
Said
that
it
was
like we
Spinning
said it at the
News.
same time, but it probably because I said it after.
500.
Not.
This is the boy band.
Yeah.
Who's the third one?
Jamie Noble.
Not Jamie Noble.
I'm not shouting out.
Not Jamie Noble. Shane Helm, Shannon Moore. Who's the third person?
Oh.
I don't know WC enough. Even.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
No, I
gotten
wouldn't have remembered. Ballet Dancer says I was about to say Shamar Moore.
Who was the last
B-level
person?
pay-per-view main events? CM Punk versus John Cena, Chicago, 2011.
Oh shit.
Bash at the Beach. Chicago Riot.
No, let me not shout out.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Money in the Bank.
Richard said it. Money in the Bank. Wait, you said B level pay-per-views? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 200.
Gay Pride Parade, San Francisco.
Oh, shit.
Gay Pride Parade 2003.
I'm done.
Okay,
Wait, what?
girl,
No?
Brock Lesnar. Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all of these wrong. The B levels. No Way Out.
No Way Out. Oh my God. All right,
Undertaker.
300.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, Undertaker. Go ahead. Either or.
So finish the B level. Like, it's just get the pain over.
Stone Cold versus Kane, First Blood. God damn, I remember this match too.
In your house. One of them.
One of them.
No.
Oh no, Jamar.
I had this moment. I'm just throwing stuff out. I don't know WWE.
Oh.
I can see the cover too.
Was it just called First Blood? Is that what you're saying, Richard?
What month was this in? That's gonna help.
Oh, that's a good one.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring. What?
400. Yeah, we getting 8 up on this one. Tati is over there cheating, not answering nothing. Triple H versus CM Punk, Buffalo
Wild Wings 2011. This was at Buffalo Wild Wings.
CM Punk.
Get your skinny fat ass back in this. I remember when he told him that.
The tagline has been I've been punked, right?
Night of Champions.
Richard said it.
Let's see, you should have had the chat. The chat, what's the name?
They'll finish it. 500.
500.
End it.
HBK versus Mankind, 1996.
I know the Raw. What was it? Hell in the Cell, but that wasn't a pay-per-view at the time.
No,
In your
definitely
house.
not. Oh,
In your house? Is that what you said?
I was about to, but I don't know.
What you got, Tati? I'm going with
In Your House.
There we go.
In Your House.
In Your House, one of them.
Richard had it.
Undertaker gimmick matches 400. Blank versus AJ Styles. 2020.
Your mama? Your mama versus AJ Styles.
Damn,
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this means.
Boneyard match.
Boneyard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
200, of course.
Survivor Series.
Undertaker versus Vince McMahon at the Survivor Series in 2003.
Old Man of the Mountain? Like, what do you call that? Like when old man slap fight.
What?
Elder abuse. No. Geriatric ward.
Buried
alive. Close enough. Geriatric ward.
Oh, buried alive. Okay, Richard did say. Ballet says quads gave out.
Oh, that's not good.
Versus Brock Lesnar at No Mercy.
It's a diaper match.
Casket match.
How come there hasn't been a diaper match in all of wrestling? Has there been?
Yes, there has been a diaper match. There was that would have been Razor Ramon and 1-2-3 Kid in a diaper match.
Okay, so diaper match. I'm calling it. Diaper match?
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
Tati don't know these Taker gimmick matches either. Versus Mankind at SummerSlam 96. Oh yeah, that was damn.
That was a diaper match.
Boiler Room.
Boiler Room Brawl.
Oh, I knew that one. Oh my gosh. Why do I know that one?
500. That's it. The gimmick match Undertaker was entering when he caught on fire. Shit! I remember this when his jacket caught on fire.
I remember the match, but
he got burned and shit.
Wasn't that a Hell in a Cell as well?
No, it was a different match.
It was with Triple H. Like he got hurt pretty bad when he like.
I remember.
Jacket caught on fire. He had to take his jacket off. Elimination Chamber 2010.
Okay. I'm not a WWE guy. Can we get something that's like, give me one that's AEW centric, please?
he gonna have to
we answered all the questions.
That was it.
I think I won there. Thank you.
Oh, I won.
No. You're not gonna get me on the hook. I'm eating now.
He said I'm eating. Everybody's like, I'm starving.
Sorry. It's been a bit.
I am starving. I gotta drive to get my food. I can't even have it delivered.
Oh man! All right, so no more.
Yeah, we do it Saturday. Save it for Saturday. Save it for Saturday because I do.
All right, so we'll save it for Saturday. Definitely more music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ballet says some questions from WWF in the 80s. Okay, that would be good.
Yeah, and some AEW questions too. Throw some AEW stuff on there.
Or 80s pop culture, 90s pop culture. I'm down.
Charles who said Leo gotta eat. I do, bro. I worked out before this and I didn't eat nothing and I just had coffee. That was it. Like I have to eat something.
Oh man. All right. So
weights and all kind of shit.
What Richard said, do some math. Hey, if there's any questions about math, I am definitely not winning.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm horrible at math. Oh man. All right, you guys. So we've been here for 3.5 hours. The Jeopardy was fun. Thank you, Mr. All Days Off. We will do this again on Saturday. Maybe I think probably be better to do it after Collision.
Not quite.
I think after Collision. So we can get a break from after Backlash, and then we'll just do it after Collision. So we'll get that stuff ready. And
are we just going to do one long stream, or are we going to take a break in between streams?
Yeah, take a break. I already got the streams, so I got separate for Backlash and then another one for Collision.
You could probably put a video, like just have an intermission video for a little bit.
That would be funny if we had enough content for that, like to do that shit.
Right. That would be interesting. Mr. Ollie also said, Tati, you got to do the AEW ones. For sure, for sure.
Leo running like who running to get that food. Man, listen, if y'all understand what the workout I did, my workout was I had a long workout. Then I ran straight up here, took a shower, and then jumped into the stream.
Okay, so I've heard some people say about no collision. Let me check it real quick. Let me check just to make sure. Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, don't tell me this. I'll have no wrestling this weekend.
I mean, usually we stream anyway when there's no collision.
Wait. Okay, I see May 8th. That's already Wednesday. I don't see anything for.
My Triller.
I don't see anything for the 4th. Okay, I think y'all right.
I'm gonna check Triller because they usually have it listed what's coming up.
Yeah, there's no collision. I'm on their website. There's no collision.
Yeah, I'm looking at their upcoming events too.
Yeah, it goes straight to Dynamite.
Or they didn't tape anything though, right?
Nope.
No.
The next events, they have it on their website. May 8th, Dynamite. May 11th, Collision and Rampage. May 15th, Dynamite. May 16th, Collision. May 22nd, Dynamite. May 25th is Collision. So the NBA is on more than likely. So we just see the.
Okay, well then I guess we'll just come back during the time that Collision would have been on, and we'll just do the Jeopardy or trivia, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Trailer doesn't have anything coming up. The last episode listed was 27th.
And so it will be a Let's Chill event.
All right, yeah, we'll just do that.
Do a Let's Chill. And
then I'll try to put that listing thing together, and if you don't mind,
yeah,
and we'll all bring something to the table and do something fun.
All right, we'll do that. Okay. Guys, thanks so much for rocking with us. No SmackDown tomorrow with King Leo, so y'all gonna have to wait until Saturday for Backlash, is when we'll be on live again. And then Saturday evening we will do the Jeopardy and any other thing we got. So your girl put in a couple of bucks for some gift cards. So bring your A game.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. I appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Sure. Oh man, that table kills me.
The Great 5-9, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh man, you guys do the same, man. It was lovely always having you guys here in the chat.
All right, we'll see you guys on Saturday. Good night.
Good night, you guys.